I'm on here, waiting for that green light to come on for the last game of the round. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for the Newcastle Knights versus Parramatta Eels game. Now, I don't know how to read this game. Obviously, the Knights come into this off a win, and the Eels come into this off a loss. The Knights are outside the 8, and the Eels are currently inside the top 4. So, look, it's going to be an interesting one because obviously the Newcastle Knights are also playing for Old Boys Day. So all the Old Boys are out and about, having a nice little time there at Newcastle. And look, I think the Knights are raring to go and feeling like they can make a bit more of a push for the 8 again after their big win against Manly last week. But the thing is, they've got basically every single person on the planet Earth out of their team today. There's no Ponga, there's no Pearce, there's nobody, there's no Saifiti. They don't have literally anyone, really. It's all a bunch of guys that a majority of casual fans probably don't even know. Parramatta, on the other hand, the only person they're missing, I believe, is the big man, Junior Polo. I don't think I can see anybody else missing here. Moses obviously will be playing. Gubson will be there. I don't know. Papali'i will be there. I don't really know a out for the Eels today. So I'm taking the Eels to win by about 20 to 24. I honestly think the Eels will win by a lot. I think the Eels will bounce back after that loss against the Rabbitohs. And I think they're going to really pump this one home. So I know it's against the Knights and I know it's in Newcastle, but I just feel like the Parramatta Eels are going to be able to win this one very, very well. I could be easily wrong though, because like I said, the Knights are playing for the Old Boys and they're at home, and the Knights are a good team at home. But they've just got so many outs and so many people who aren't playing today that I just can't see them getting over the top of an Eels team that needs a win after such an embarrassing loss to the Rabbitohs last week, giving up 38 points. But guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. We obviously hit 10k last night. Thank you very much. We're smashing it. And now we, buddy, keep on grinding. I'll let you guys know in the coming days or coming streams how you can win that NRL jersey. But for the time being, let's sit back, let's kick back, and let's have a good time as we watch on this game to finish off the round. Zenpai says, who will Eels blame with Fergo out? It's always Milford's fault, mate. It's always Milford's fault. Daniel Wells says, I don't know what's wrong with the Cubs and the Giants. What's wrong with the Cubs beating the Giants? It's ridiculous. Right? The Cubs are awesome. We're bloody awesome. We're top of the division for a reason. Katugu says, Queen's B-Day, a long weekend here in New Zealand. Prince Steiner, there you go. Well, we're not going to say that because of Milford. That's a little bit too much. Pewblock says, oh, hello, mate. How you doing? Mackenzie Porter says, hello, Mackenzie. What's your prediction for today's game, guys? Let me know in the chat. Who are you tipping? How much? I'm taking Parramatta, and I'm taking Parramatta 40 to 10. I'm taking Parramatta 40 to 10. I think the Eels will be too good today. I just think the Knights had a good game last week against a flat Manly team, but realistically, they're still not a top 8 team just yet, and realistically, they're just not a top 8 team. So, especially with all these players out, I just think the Parramatta win this one very, very, very easily. Dasmate says Parra win easy. Azure Sports says 34 to 18 to the Eels. Mackenzie Porter says I've tipped the Eels. I would assume so. Ryan Woodley says Eels 30 to 14. A lot of people going with the 16 point score line here. I think they'll be able to get over the 3 converted try marker. I think they'll be able to get over the 3 converted try. Melmo says Milford for the game winner today. Mate, that doesn't. I don't think you get the joke. I don't think you get the joke in regards to Milford. It's not. What's he talking about? Jimmy James says go Para. He's getting around the Eels. So the Eels are coming out here. Their lineup today is Gutherson as the fullback with Sivo and Dunster on the wings, Opacek and Blake in the centres. You've got Dylan Brown and Moses in the halves with Campbell Gillard and Niokore as the front row forwards. Reid Marnie as the number 9. He comes back from the Queensland Origin squad with Papali'i, Madison and Nathan Brown playing as the back rowers there. Azure Sports says, congrats, boys. 10k, road to 20k. We are on our move now. We are bloody flying, son. We are moving and grooving. Zenbai says the joke isn't meant to be directly at Milford. Absolutely. Spencer Adagnos says, what about the A-League? Melbourne Victory vs Melbourne FC. Well, why would I be streaming that? It's a shithouse game between first place and last place. It's terrible. The last time they played 2 times, City have won 6-7-0. So Dasmate says Snapper shirts with the goat on it. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh, no. Duffy's is here too now. Caden Williamson, I tell you what. All right, so we're just waiting here for the second half. Gee whiz, that was a quick first half. Waiting here for the game to get back on here. SS Melbourne fan, appreciate ya. Knights. Tex Hoy comes out as a fullback with To'oa and Musgrove as the wingers. Tuala and Best in the centres with Clifford and Mann in the halves. Sue and Saifiti. Oh, Saifiti is playing, sorry, as the front rowers there with Brayley as the number 9 with Jones, Fitzgibbon and Barnett as the back rowers there. So, yeah, really odd team today for the Knights. Really, really odd team for the Knights. I'm not too sure how they're going to be able to go against the Eels team. Really looking to bounce back after that real horrible loss last week to the Rabbitohs. As he sports Blaze, do you like Jaden Campbell? Last night had a decent game. I thought he was good in the second half. I thought the first half he had a lot of improvement. He's very inexperienced and he made a lot of mistakes in the first half, but I think the second half he was really good. So yeah, no, absolutely, man, absolutely. I did enjoy Jaden Campbell. I think that realistically he has to move to the wing because AJ Brimson will get that fullback spot. So Jaden Campbell will have to move to the wing. I think Marzu had a fantastic game too, so it's going to be difficult for the jostle positions there. Jordan says, the joke is about how people blame Mill for the Broncos' misfortunes. Absolutely. SS Melbourne fan since me, Storm fan. Good stuff, mate. All right, so the game's about to get started here. I think the Knights are going to start off with the ball. They need a score, and they need to score early. Beautiful day in Newcastle. Wow, wee wah. Beautiful. You cannot ask for better than that. You cannot ask for better than that. By the way, looking very much forward to streaming the game on Wednesday night between the Queensland Maroons and New South Wales Blues. The game up in Townsville. I will be streaming it from here, so very much get excited for that because I'm looking forward to it. So Knights will start off with the ball here at their own 5-metre line. Well, they're not at the line, but there's no line there. But they're 5 metres out. Bob James says Sammy passed way too early last night. Can't blame that game on Sammy. Could arguably blame the game on Brian Kelly for bombing 3 tries, but in the same sense, you know, we just didn't get it there in the end, but we had a very good performance. I enjoyed the performance, and I was proud to say I was a Titans fan last night. Yes, we lost the game, but I thought we did pretty good with all those players out against a Storm team that has basically been playing with that squad all year long, and even their backups are still pretty damn well good. So I'm taking that as a moral victory. Obviously, we didn't win. That's cool. Fair enough. But I think we can beat the Roosters after a performance like that. Just need to learn how to pass. I was speaking to Tino, Fast Malawi, last night about it, actually. And yeah, we just need to make a few more ideal passes. But 90 with the ball, 40 metres out from their own line, right-hand side, boot that ball down. And it's going to go straight to Gutherson now. The Eels with the ball. Can they get on the board early? Micah Sivo runs it back to about 20 minutes out. Jared Choice is looking forward to a Blues victory. Yeah, cool. You were last year too, weren't you? Katuku says, to be fair, not having Ponga as normal. He's been a ghost this year. Yes, but yes, the same thing with Pearce as well. But Eels are looking to bounce back after that loss last week. You know, Knights are coming off a good win against Manly, but the Eels are looking to bounce back after that loss last week. And also, they're only missing one player, and they've taken Ferguson out and put in, I think, a nice little young gun to replace him because obviously they're defensive issues. So I think the Eels are really going to get strong here today. So right-hand side here, Eels with the ball, 45 metres out. Brendan Westing says, mate, you are getting beat next week when the Chooks come up. I think you're more nervous after last night, mate. You know, you can act the big man about the Roosters beating the Titans all you like, but I'm pretty certain you'd be a lot more nervous after last night than you would be normally. But the Knights will get the ball here, 15 metres out from their own line. Cavi Bar says, go Queensland and the Knights. There you go, get around him. Ricky L says, nice to see you again, bro. Appreciate you do. We're streaming every single day, man, so don't you worry. We are flying. But 4 likes away from 30. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's hit 30 right down on now. And that's going to be a knock-on for the Knights. So that's not a good start even, Newcastle. My goodness me! What you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I know you didn't deliberately do that, but Musgrove, you've put your team in the shit here, and you can't be putting yourself in a situation when you are like the $3.50 underdogs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Charizard TV says, poor old Ferguson, I bet the young gun can't backflip. Well, yeah, but in the same sense, the reason why Ferguson got dropped is because his defence is literally woeful. I don't know how Wonga Blake has made his spot, is remaining with his spot, because Blake Ferguson has to come in because of Wonga Blake. I don't know why Wonga Blake is now well, he should be the scapegoat, but I don't understand how Wonga Blake hasn't been dropped, but Ferguson has been dropped for the same reasons that everyone's been arguing that Wonga Blake should be. But anyway, Eels with the ball here, and there's the man himself, Wonga Blake. Kalen goes to Titans, says hi, Blaze. Hello, Kalen, how you doing? Jasper says hi. Hello, Jasper. First tackle of the Eels. Right-hand side they go. Come on, guys, 4 likes away from 30. I know we can do it. Smack it. Hit that thumbs up button. We've got 50 people here right now. You can get 4 more likes. Second tackle here for the Eels. They're 15 metres out from the Knights line. Right-hand side they go. Read money to Moses. Moses here. Gets it to Brown. Brown here. Gutherson. The Guther man. The Gutherson. The Guther man. He's no son. He is the man. All right, 10 metres out though. Left-hand side. Third tackle. Right-hand side. Eels should get an easy try here. Madison, easy try. 4-0. Kick to come. Brendan Westing says, to be fair though, Melbourne had key players who scored loads of points out last night. Not worried, that's cool. We had Fafita out, we had Fasa Malawi out, we had AJ Brimson out, we had Mitch Rain out, we had Moaki Fodawaker out, and we also had Anthony Don out. So it's cool that everyone's giving credit to the Storm for players being out, but the Storm players don't have the same impact with a big club as the small clubs have with their Origin players being out. People don't seem to understand this part, you know. The big clubs can get through the Origin periods because they have the players and the depth to recover from it. Small clubs like the Titans don't, so that's a wank of a comment. It really is. If you're going to give credit to the Storm for having players out, you have to give credit to the Titans for having players out, and the Titans obviously feel the effect of having those players out a lot more than, say, the Storm do. So it's a cool comment, but it's a wrong comment. Thank you very much. So 4-0 here to the Eels with 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes gone here. Zempire says, Storm literally had Kafusi and Carr out. The rest have been injured for a month. I know. It's just a wank of a Roosters comment. Like, I don't get it. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't be this stupid. You're Brennan. I know you're smarter than that. Gugu says, King Gutho not in the squad. Gutherson is in the squad. Gutherson is here. Gutherson is playing, mate. I don't know what you're saying. He is literally here. Melman says, Nico Hines getting a little bit overrated. Interested to see him at the Sharks next year. Well, look. I say this to you guys every week. It's an odd signing for the Sharks. I think he's a good player, but I think he's also a player at the Storm, and I hate being a... he's going to miss a kick. Going to miss a kick. So stay 4-0 here with 35 minutes to go here in the first half, but the Eels off to a nice little roller here. Nico Hines is a good player. I don't have him as a special player. I don't have him as a half either. I have him as a fullback, and obviously he's not going to get the fullback role there at a Storm, and he's not going to get the fullback role at the Sharks because Kennedy's been doing very well there, and you'd be more than likely putting Nico Hines alongside Matty Moylan there in the halves. I think it's an interesting signing, but I don't really see it because I hate buying Storm players. When you buy Storm players, you're buying them at a premium, and you're getting what they were. You're buying them at a premium and you're getting half of what they are at a Storm because of the way the Storm system is set up. They're so good at the Storm, they regress coming out of the Storm. So the point of the matter is that you're paying a premium, you're paying for what they're doing at the Storm, but no matter what, they're always going to regress. Besides Cooper Cronk, besides Greg Inglis, but you're not going to get a Cooper Cronk, Greg Inglis every single day of the week. So, and Falau is more of a rugby union player than he is rugby league. All right, so Eels with the ball here, but you can still claim it, Falau, if you're really, really desperate to. So Eels with the ball here, 11 minutes out from their own line. Already up 4-0 though. Jared Troy says Nico Hines looks like a smart player. Yes and no. I would somewhat disagree with that. I think he's okay. I think he knows the basics of what to do, but I don't think he knows the extras of what to do. I don't think he has that killer instinct like a lot of these other players have that are touted in a similar kind of breath as him. Doesn't says Addo-Carr going to be better at the Dogs. Well, that's just absolutely wrong. So Eels here, left-hand side, gets up to Papali'i. Papali'i with a good run, gets past the 30-metre line there. Quarters fans, did they get the conversion? No, they didn't. It stayed at 4-0 here to the Eels. Left-hand side, Reed Money to Moses. Moses underneath to Wonga Blake. They had the play out back, but they didn't get the pass away. I don't know what they were doing there. Remember, says, do you think Sean Johnson the Dogs could work? The Dogs are just buying anybody they can. I don't think that there's any thinking process or any thought process to any of the players they're signing. I think they're just signing whoever they possibly can and just hoping for the best with it. It's a really strange club, the Dogs. They really are. Like Burton, Addo-Carr, when they went and bought Corey Allen, even Carl Flanagan. It's just such an odd club buying such odd players. I don't get it. So Knights here, right hand side, it could pan out, but Trent Barrett he's just so bad. He's just such a bad coach. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not having the Bulldogs as a top 8 team next year by any means. Anywhere close either. Anywhere close. Melbourne fans, Matt Duffy will be going to the Rays next year. Matt Duffy's going everywhere because every single media source is touting he'll go to everywhere. Knock on from the Knights, another knock on here from the Knights, and the Eels will have the ball here. They're going to get away. Dylan Brown's still going here. Gets the ball on the inside. Guthman's away. Gutho. The man. The myth. He is definitely a myth. He's taking down 20 minutes out. Jared Choice's Parramatta look on today. I did say this to you guys. They are looking to bounce back after their horrible loss to the Rabbitohs last week, and the Knights, as much as they won last week, aren't actually a good team. They've got a lot of players out. So Moses here, 10 metres out from the lines. He rolls the ball back nicely just. Reed Marnie, he's at the line, 5 minutes out. Gets it back to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown set restart here for the Eels. They restart for the Eels. Might not need it, but they're taking down 1 metre short here of the line. Melman says, I don't know if Johnson and Burton would be a good pairing. I don't even know what Burton's going to be like outside of that Panthers system. We saw him last night with a lot of the big good players out, and the other night with a lot of the good players out, and he wasn't that great. So second tackle here for the Eels, 5 minutes out. Right hand side, Dylan Brown now the ball. Gets it off to Gutherson. Gutherson outside to the wing. Opacek, the centre. And Opacek will get taken down. Boring, man. Give us something more. Gutherson gets that ball out to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown here. The Knights have bad defense here. What is this? Wonga Blake's going to score. The Knights make me sick with that defense. What the shit? I was calling that as a try on the other side of the field. I'm not too sure why they're calling this a no try here. That defense was disgusting. They're going to call no try here and check the... They're going to... Nice defending like Fergo. They're going to check this, but I'm not too sure what's wrong with this, to be honest with you. So Isaiah Papali'i just runs through here. Let's see if Papali'i gets involved. Or is it Papali'i who is the one they're looking at the moment? There's nothing wrong with that. Papali'i runs through there. I think that's fine. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Does Clifford go for the tackle, though? Yeah, it's going to be a no try. So it's going to be a no try here against Parramatta Eels. And Isaiah Papali'i, I'm not too sure what you're doing there, mate. Yeah. Aussie 8 says, if Knights had all their players, would they be in the 8? No, I don't think so, no. I didn't have them in the 8 pre-season, lads. Everyone always says, like Hayden, Entertainer House had the Knights in the top 4. So that's a no try here for the Eels, by the way, so it'll be a penalty to the Knights. But what's... Okay, yeah, that was a knock on there. What are we looking back at all the way over here for? I don't know what we're looking over there for. So penalty to the Knights, 8 minutes in here, guys. A penalty for an obstructing a defender. But no, I never had the Knights in the top 8. I never did. I never had the Knights in the top 8. I don't think that they're consistent enough. When the Knights had a full squad against the Titans last game of the season, the Knights lost 36-0 at Seabar Super Stadium. So it's all well and good. The Knights have a decent team on paper, but the game isn't played on paper. New South Wales fans, you can talk all about that. Second tackle here for the Knights, 45 metres out, left-hand side, and that arguably is a penalty, but he's going to go down. Luckily. So third tackle for the Knights, 40 metres out. They're not making a great deal of metres here. They started at their own 40, and now they're only about 35 metres out from the Eels line on 4 tackle. They need to be doing a lot more than this. Brayley, right-hand side. Chance here for Newcastle, they spread it. Chance here for Newcastle, they spread it. Tuala, forward pass, maybe. No, it's going to be knock on. No, it's going to be, I don't know what's happening here. It's going to be Eels ball. That's what it's going to be. Wow, it's actually not too bad there from the Knights, to be completely honest with you, on the attack. But the Eels are able to stop that one and keep it to a 4-point game. That's going to be a knock-on here against the Eels, apparently. It's going to be a knock-on here against Papali'i. So the Knights will get the ball here in an attacking position. Evidence says, how many players are out for both teams for Origin? I don't know about Knights with anyone for Origin. Clemmer, maybe. Is Clemmer even in Origin, or is he just suspended? I don't think he's in Origin. Surely not. Eels would have Paulo. That's about it, really. Reed Marnie came back. I don't think there's another Eels player that's out for Origin. Edmund Kadanga says, hi, all just joined watching from Port Moresby. Go Knights, get around them in Papua New Guinea. But overall, there's a lot of players out in this game from the Knights side. So Knights here, we 15 metres out here from the Eels line. A good chance to give a bit of a rattle. Give a bit of a rattle in the Eels system. And it's a good little step around by Tuala, but he'll get taken down about 10 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side, the Knights go right back into the centre. By the way, Frizzell is also out for the Knights as well. I just remembered that. He's obviously playing for the Blues. So set restart here for the Knights. 5 metres out. Right-hand side they go. This is not looking the greatest right now. They're just kind of throwing it and hoping for the best. But he's going to step on the inside here. 13 metres short here. Knights still going. Is he going to get the offload away? No, he's going to lose the ball. No, he luckily didn't lose that ball. Wow-wee. So second tackle here, right-hand side. And chance here for the Newcastle Knights. No! Taken down. 5 metres short here. Knights on the roll, though. Brayley! It's going to be Knights held up over the line. Knights held up over the line. Good defense from the Eels. Obviously, they didn't have a good defense last week against the old Rabbitohs, giving up 38 points there. But good defense there from the Eels in this one so far. Googie says that knock-on was Milford's fault. It's always Milford's fault. So fourth tackle here for the Knights. 15 metres out. Left-hand side they go. Chance here for Newcastle. Good pass to nobody. Goes to the winger. But that is the bench winger because he is not actually on the field right now. So that is a Eels ball. Dasman says Clement hasn't been good since he left the Dogs. Clement hasn't been good since. So the Eels are going to have the ball here. 10 metres out from the 15 metres out from their own line. 20 minutes out from their own line. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 11 minutes gone here, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Eels will have the ball now about 30 metres out on their first tackle. That's what it says. And that's not me being biased for once. Nah, bullshit. Nah, bullshit, mate. Even when you're not biased, you're still pretty bloody but damn well biased. Alrighty, so second tackle here for the Eels. They're at the halfway point. They've started off very well here, in my opinion. Yes, obviously they knocked that ball on, but overall, look, they're making meters right now. Their defense was pretty good to hold out the Knights just then, and they've already scored 2 tries. One of them obviously just disallowed, but I think Wanga Blake probably would have scored there either way, to be honest with you. It's set restart here for the Eels. Set restart, but it's a knock on. Is that going to be play advantage? Do they play advantage here or what? So with a set restart, or is that just fine? I don't really recall. Thank you very much, God, for subscribing. I don't really recall, because there's obviously a set restart here. Does that mean it's a knock-on for the Eels, or does that mean the Eels get the ball back here because they didn't get the advantage? I don't know. I'm bloody all over the shop. The new rules are all over the shop. Godsmaker says, this keeps up, I'm taking a nap. Well, what were you expecting, man? Eels versus Knights, you know. Eels aren't exactly great, but if they win this game by as many points as I said they would, then, you know, Eels fans will think they're back into premiership contention when they're not. So it is going to be Knights ball here. It is going to be a Knights ball here, 45 metres out from their own line. Like just simply said, the Eels are 5 from 8 completions and the Knights are 2 from 6. So, well, TTV Josh says the Eels should win. They have no one at State of Origin. Hello, Junior Paulo is also a player. So, second tackle here for the Knights, 45 metres out. Evan's not here, says he took the tackle after the 6 again. Oh, true, I didn't realise. I thought it was off that 6 again. So, second tackle here for the Newcastle Knights, 40 metres out, taken down. Not making anywhere near enough metres. They've only made 15 metres through 3 tackles. Need to be doing a lot better than this right now. A lot better than this. Brayley, right-hand side. Can they get anything going here? No. Again, 4 tackle, 30 metres out. You know, at least they made 10 metres off that, but still, like, it's just not enough here. Need to be doing a lot more here than Knights. 13 minutes in, if they're going to get any kind of chance in this game. Left-hand side, they spread. That's a good little run there, but going to be 20 metres out, taken down. Mackenzie Porter says it keeps going off. If Eels score 58, Eels will climb with more than Seagulls. Eels are below the Seagulls? Oh, bye. Yeah, but it's the bye. That's why. Oh, it's going to go backwards here, but the Eels are going to get the ball here. That was really strange. Okay, there you go. There you go. So it's going to be first tackle here for the Eels on their own 10-metre line. Mevo says, sorry, I wasn't there for the Titans vs Storm game, but it looked pretty close. It was very close. The Titans, unfortunately, could have scored on the siren to send the game to overtime, extra time, sorry. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out, and we lost the ball. But the Titans had a nice little performance there against all odds. Edmund Kadanga says, Knights, let's make use of the opportunity. No, the Knights lost the ball. So it's going to be Dylan Brown here with the ball, 40 minutes out. The Knights are terrible, bro. I wouldn't be expecting too much from the Knights here in this game because they've looked shocking in this opening few minutes. And the Eels haven't looked a great deal better, but in the same sense, you know, the Eels are going to grind through this regardless. So 26 minutes left here in the first half. Knights will get out to about their 33 metres. I wonder if anyone actually gives a shit about this game because realistically, the Knights, I don't believe, jump anybody. And I think the Eels, if they jump someone's Manly, but it's because of the bye. Like, there's a bye. Like, everyone got to realise everyone gets the bye. Every single team. Every single team. So, third tackle here for the Knights. They're 40 metres out from their own line. Still not making any metres at all. Lucky they didn't give up that early try. That's nearly a high tackle there. Close to a high tackle. They're not going to call the high tackle, though. It will be play on, 4th tackle at the halfway point. Memphis has had a nice bit Manly. I know Manly are not a great team, but still, they are a good team. But they were flat that day. I told you guys the Knights always compete against Manly. It doesn't matter how good they are, how bad they are. Knights always compete against Manly. So up it goes here from the Knights, and Micah Sivo Tosoviti. Oh, the big old run back, 20 metres out. So that's going to be a penalty here. That'll be a penalty for a crusher against the Knights, and the Eels are going to get out of trouble. The Eels are going to get out of trouble. Molly Jack says high tackle. No, it's not a high tackle. It's a crusher tackle. So as he goes down there, the head gets bent back. I think it's Tuala there. And it's going to be a penalty here to the Parramatta Eel. Andrew Stevens says Knights are garbage. They're not great, mate. They're not great. It was NRA Tuala, by the way. It was NRA Tuala. Jared Choi says it's too easy to milk penalties now. Brother, that was not a milk. That was not a milk of a penalty. That was an absolute crusher. Absolutely. Every single day of the week. Andrew Stevenson, unfortunately, my dude, you're going to get timed out for spamming, man. So no one's going to be able to see your comments. So catch you later, brother. I'll see you in 5 minutes. All right, so Eels the ball here at the halfway point. 40 metres out now from the line. And that's going to be another penalty here against the Knights. What are they doing? What are they doing? Ray Martin's going to take a quick tap. No, they're not going to allow him to do it. Jordan says, what if the Knights win? They're not going to, bro. They're not going to. Like, you wouldn't have called it before the game, and I'm not calling it now. I still think the Eels win this game by a good 20, 30 points. I just think that, you know, the Eels, that when they've gotten into attacking position, they've scored twice. Obviously, one of them was taken away from them, but when they've been inside the attacking 20, they've scored both times. Well, they put the ball over the line both times. So, Eels here, 30 metres out. This might be their 3rd time in a row. Right-hand side, Reed Marnie gets off to Moses. Moses inside, and the Eels taken down 25 metres short from the line. Reed came back from Origin camp, mate, because he's not playing for the team. So left-hand side, because Harry Grant will be fine to go. Moses slips over there, 22 metres short here from the line. Evans not here, says, hopefully Appy doesn't get played in Origin, so Panthers have a playmaker. Well, what? Either way, it doesn't really matter. He's going to be playing next week anyway. He'll be playing for the Panthers next week anyway, even if he plays or doesn't play, so I'm not too sure why. Reed Money here, left-hand side, surely you'd want him to play. Moses here to Papali'i, and Papali'i gets taken down 15 metres out. Good little run there on 5th tackle. This is a loud chant for Parra. Well, this is in Newcastle, so I wouldn't assume too much. Moses here puts the ball up in the air. Not a great kick, in my opinion. It's going to come backwards here for the Eels, and the Eels are probably going to score here through Madison. Gets out of the wing, and the Eels will score a try on the wing. Well, that just came out of nowhere. So it's going to be 8-0 here with a kick to come to Parramatta. And like I said, guys, every time they've been in the attacking 20 today, they've put the ball over the line. That is the third time in a damn well row. Every time they get there, they're putting the ball over the line. And this is the Knights defense for you all over again. Now, I don't think the Knights have been horrible in this game in regards to defense, but attacking-wise, they've been despicably shocking. Yeah, look, that's why they're down and out right now. And honestly, I'd nearly call them out. Tasmania says, try time. Mullen Jackson's what a pass. Try. I honestly think Madison probably could have scored himself there, to be honest with you. I dead set think he could have scored here himself, Madison, for his double. But that's a nice flick pass there, and he gets it out to the winger, and that's it's going to be a nice little 8-0 ball game here from the sideline. Kick to come. And Parramatta very happy with that one. Hayes Dunster will score the try. Is that his first career try? I think that's his first try. He's played like 4 games this year, I think. Or 5 games this year, and I think that's his first try. Aussie Aiden says, try Eels, damn it, Newcastle. Well, what are you expecting, man? What are you expecting? 2 likes away from 40, by the way, guys. Smack that thumbs up button. 2 likes away from 40. But it is already starting to look a little bit dangerous here for Newcastle. Remember, it says it looked like there was no communication for the Knights players. They got in the way of each other, which caused the try. Welcome to Newcastle. Desmond says, that's the guy replacing Fergo. Yeah, Hayes Dunster. I believe Hayden's actually had him on his podcast or whatever it was last year, wasn't it? I think he spoke to him. But Moses here from the sideline, 82 points for the season. Buffy says, I was the 40th. Good on you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. 22 minutes left here. Moses will miss that kick too. Jeez, he's not having a good kicking day here. So 8-0 here to the Eels with 22 minutes to go the first half. But the Eels are cruising. They are cruising in this first half. And they are looking like they're going to have a nice little shaky, hefty win. Hamish says, Storm 1. Thanks, mate. No shit, Sherlock. I don't understand what you want from me here. I thought the Titans were very good. Had a lot of players out, just like Storm did, but no one's giving credit to the Titans. They're like, oh, look at all the players the Storm had out. And I'm just like, well, look at all the players the Titans had out too. Thank you much, Jace Riley, for subscribing. Appreciate you. So I'm happy with it. Hamish says, go Storm. Oh, yeah, mate, you must feel real positive. You must feel real good. That was a great result with the Storm, wasn't it? Mate, your team struggled to a B-grade Titans team without Fafita, Faisal Malawi, AJ Brimson, Mitch Rain, Moeki Fodawaker, and Anthony Don. And you're coming in here trying to talk shit, but your team did not look as good as you're trying to make out. So second tackle here for the Eels. They're 15 minutes out. No, it's going to be set restart here for Regan Campbell-Gillard. Mike Knight says, I see you. Well, he sees him. There you go. Dasmate says, Napa would have got that. I nearly said something really different to what you just said there, and thank God I was able to read it beforehand. All right, so Eels here with the ball, 33 metres out from their own line. Second tackle. They're making a nice little couple of metres here. Hamish Bradley says, I'm not homo. Well, you are. Third tackle here for the Eels. They're 45 metres out. James Herbert says, OMG, I was the 45th like. Mate, you were my number 1 like. So third tackle here for the Eels. Regan Campbell-Gillard will get out to the halfway point. James, by the way, don't forget, Geelong going to win it this year. Fourth tackle here for Parramatta. Reid Marnie with a nice little run here. Gets the offload away to Gutherson. Gutherson here taken down. Nearly knocks it on. Did he knock it on? No, he didn't knock it on. I thought he did. As mate says, apparently Tina, Fida, Brimo, and Fodawaker don't exist. They don't exist, mate. No, apparently not. They don't. Oh! It's going to bounce back here for the Eels! Oh! It's going to be a try, Dylan Brown! Oh! No! What's going on here? Oh! Knight's going to get the ball here. That's so unlucky for the Eels, but jeez. That ball bounced and just perfected Mundos, but the Knights are going to get the ball here. Luckily, 8 metres out. Don't claim that if you're a Knights fan. That came off the back of a poor Knights read there as the fullback Tex Hoy. And then the Eels just throw the ball around and unfortunately goes to the ground. James Hurst says, when are the Cats going to sign a ruckman? How about you, buddy, just listen and just watch as we enjoy us winning the year this year. Winning the flag. How about that one? What about GWS? How's GWS going, man? They're going all right? They're going all right ever since that nice little grand final victory that they had. Oh, wait, shit, sorry. Fourth tackle here for the Newcastle Knights. They're 25 metres out from their own line, not making metres at all still. Saifidi taken down 35 metres out. Reece Summers says, good win for the Warriors this week. They didn't play anybody, so I could also say that they lost. So Eels here with the ball, 15 metres out, left-hand side. Considering how inconsistent the Warriors always have been and always will be, they probably did lose that game. To be honest with you, we just kind of no, that's not the right word. Gifted the Warriors the 2 points there just because of all their troubles over the last couple of years. But realistically, they did lose against the bye. All right, left-hand side here, second tackle here for the Eels. 35 metres out here from their own line. Madison gets taken down for third tackle. Memphis says GWS won't win a grand final the next. Okay, so third tackle here for the Eels, Nathan Brown. Gets in outside his own 40, but not a great deal of meters. He's still in for the Parramatta Eel. James Herbert says, imagine letting Chelsea win the UCL. You had one job. I have way too many cocky Chelsea mates now. That's cool. We also won the Premier League and the League Cup. How did West Ham go? Oh, wait a second. They're probably going to get into the Europa next year and probably get relegated because they have too much going on. All right, so fit tackle over the Eels. They kick it through. And Knights with a nice take, 5 metres out. Bit of a shove it off there, but they will be all right. When was the last time West Ham made a Champions League final there, James Herbert? Yeah. So second tackle here for the Knights. They're 10 metres out. I've got something for everything. You can throw everything at me. Throw it. Better get everything. We overachieved. Yeah, don't worry. We'll see how overachieving you are next year. I've been telling you this all year. So third tackle over the Knights, 20 metres out from their own line. I just realised, I was like, well, I wonder why James is here. He's not obviously really too big of a rugby league fan. And then I was like, oh, wait, Parramatta are playing. James Herbert, that's right. David Camion says, Parramatta Eels. Justin Sunderland, I'm actually going to hide you from the channel, my dude. You're actually giving up a lot of hate lately, so you're unfortunately not going to ever be able to comment again. Catch ya, bro. It took me half a second. All right, so second tackle here for the Knights. They're 45 metres out. And taken down inside the attacking half. Third tackle here. Oh, Justin Sunderland, remember when you were telling me that I'd never hit 10K? How'd that one go for you, by the way, my dude? So fourth tackle here for the Knights. I love it when haters talk shit and they get proven wrong. So fifth tackle here for the Knights. They're at the 30-metre line. Mackenzie Boyd says Knights are offside. Left-hand side they go. Fifth tackle. Up it goes. Should be an easy take here for the Eels, and it will be an easy take for the Eels, but it's good chase there for the Knights. James Evans said, thought you loved me. I love you, mate, but don't you come in here talking about no Champions League final. Second tackle here for the Eels. 10 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side, they got Gutherson, gets the ball, 15 metres out. Eels, they're looking okay. They've been a better team in this game, but they're looking like okay. That's going to be fourth tackle here for the Eels. They're 25 metres out from their own line. And here come Parramatta. Not with a great run, though. Now they get up to Moses. Moses is going to probably spread that. No, he's going to hold the ball himself. I don't know why he's holding that ball himself. He should have passed that ball. It had numbers on the left-hand side. All right, fifth tackle here. Dylan Brown. Brown puts it into the air, down into the corner. Nicholas James, what do you think of A-League on Channel 7? I think it's interesting, mate, but it's free to air, man. Hopefully they get more games, and I guess Channel 10 kind of had it. Not really. SBS, no. It's odd, but in the same sense, if they can put more games on free to air so that the game can grow, you can never complain. All right, so right-hand side, the Knights go here, 45 metres out from their own line. Shmi Man says, do you follow the NFL, mate? Congrats on the 10,000. Lots more to come. Exactly right, man. I do. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, unfortunately, so don't you worry. I know how it feels to support a shit team in that game, too. Fourth tackle here for the Knights. Oh, he's going to lose the ball there. What is he doing? What is he doing, bro? Called of held, and he's lost the ball. I don't know what he's doing there, bro. What are you doing? Harry Moore says, how do you win the giveaway? I will let you guys know in the coming week of how to win that giveaway. That will more than likely come where you have to comment on the Titans versus Roosters vlog next Sunday. So keep your eyes peeled because I will be announcing how you do win it, but not right now, obviously. Maverick says he tried to offload for some reason. Well, obviously the Knights are really, really far behind the Eels right now. I know it's only 8-0, but realistically in this game they are quite a far decent bit behind. The Knights just have not looked great at all. And the Eels haven't looked great either, but overall they've still been the better team. And I did say they'd probably win like 40-10. I just don't even know if the Knights can score. They've got nothing going forward, and their defense is okay, but it's okay now. You know, we're not even at half time yet. We've still got 15 minutes to go the first half, and they're already down 8-0. Realistically, it should be 12-0. And every time the Eels have gotten inside the attack in 20, they've scored. They can kick the ball over the top here on second tackle. The bounce is going to be perfect here for the Eels, maybe. Oh, no, it's going to go knock on from the Para. Are you sure? Are you sure? I thought they went backwards, but it's going to be Knights ball here. I don't know where the Knights knocked that on then. Why would you kick that on second tackle? That was my question. Bailey Frost says the Tigers were good on Friday. Yeah, against the depleted Panthers team when the Tigers had a full team. But the ball's going to go over the top there, and I guess I can't even see. I don't know why you'd be showing us that angle. Fox Sports, thank you. Cricket Jack says, what are your thoughts going into next week's game against the Roosters? I think the Titans are feeling good about themselves, and they obviously get all their players back, so I'm looking forward to it. The Titans fan, I'm definitely looking forward to that. SS Melbourne fan, I definitely think we can beat the Roosters. Last time the Knights and Eels were low scoring grinder, 10-4, yeah, but like this game realistically shouldn't be like that. Realistically it shouldn't. Bailey Frost is the first back-to-back win. Yeah, first back-to-back win in legit like 5 years. But in the same sense, like that Panthers team, realistically, with that team that they had on paper, if that was their team full season-wise, they'd be in a similar position to the Tigers, or maybe just above. I'm not really too certain. I'm not really too certain why people were saying the Panthers have a very good team on paper. I still thought they'd win 13 plus because of the Tigers, and the fact that they don't know how to win back-to-back games by any means. Knighty, right-hand side, Chancey, Brabham Best down the wing. Not Brabham Best, sorry. It's going to be not even too certain, to be honest with you. 4 tackle here for the Knights, though. Nice little run there. Desmond says Parra should be up by more. They should be. 4 tackle here for the Knights. They're going to kick the ball over the top here on 4. No idea why you do that, and it's going to be Eels with the ball here at their own 5 metre. Battle for us, the Panthers still had good plays. Yes and no. Like, yes, they did. But in the same sense, they had Api Coruscant, their hooker. They had Nathan Cleary, their halfback. They had Jerome Luai, their 5'8". And their fullback is a role player based on the fact that they've got 3 unbelievable core players. So, no, I don't really. No, I would disagree. I disagree to an extent. I don't think they're anywhere near a top 6 team with that lineup. So Eels here with the ball. They're going to be 15 minutes out. That was a player taken out without the ball there. I'm surprised they're not going to call a penalty. They're not making a great deal of meters here, Parramatta. So left-hand side here, Sean Lane will get it out. That's at least a decent run there to get out of a bit of trouble. They're only going to be about 30 minutes out from their own line, though. Wow, wee. Lucas Smith says, let's go MacArthur, we're winning the league. MacArthur aren't that great. So Fitzgerald here, they boot this ball down into the corner, and the Knights with the ball. Western United also thought they'd win the league last year, and look how that happened. Molly and Jack says, Daz, mate, do you mean Clifford? Oh, wait, Lucas Smith. Okay, you're getting hit from the channel. Cool. Case of the Way says Jerome Luai, 27, represent. Well, there you go. Alrighty, so, Knights with the ball here, second tackle. And that's going to be close to a 4 pass there. I don't know how that wasn't caught a 4 pass, to be completely honest with you. Cricket Jack says Roosters and Storm this year have always played with injuries, so that's why I think Panthers can have an excuse, but it can't be their only one. They had more penalties. Oh, wow, chance here for the Knights. Jeez, this Eels defense today hasn't exactly been fantastic. Knights are going to get taken on the sideline here. No, he gets taken down about 22 minutes out here from the line. Melbourne fan says, what's with the people spamming? Oh, that's easy, bro. It just literally takes you 0.1 of a second to hide them from the channel, and now they can't comment ever again. So catch a Lucas Smith. 5th tackle here for the Knights there. 15 metres out here from the line. And Justin Sunderland's one of my biggest fans. He's always been talking about how I would never hit 10K. But obviously he can go and have a look at what it is right now. Knights here, kick the ball through. Nice little kick. It's going to go dead. Might go dead. No, it's going to go. Wow, Gutherson was ballsy. That was a ballsy play there by Gutherson. Bailey Frost says the Titans were unlucky yesterday. They were unlucky, but in the same sense, the better team arguably won, but the Titans were good in the second half. Just couldn't seem to finish off their opportunities, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Dazo says nice trying to run around them. They are just running down the wings right now and spreading it down the wings, and it's easy. But 2 likes away from 50, by the way, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. Watson will come on here for Sue for the Knights. Left-hand side, Reid Marnie will push it off to Nathan Brown. So Nathan Brown with a nice little run there. The Knights really are just spreading this ball and getting it around easily. So right-hand side, Reid Marnie to Sean Lane. Sean Lane to Gutherson. Gutherson here, outside Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown over the top, floats it over there to Hayes Dunster, who steps on the inside here. Still going here, Hayes Dunster. Still going. Now he's taken down 35 metres out. Battle for us at least wasn't a hiding. Yes and no. At least we competed, but in the same sense, we did still not get the 2 points, and we were pretty desperate for a 2-pointer last night. Cricket Jackson, who was that number 3 that didn't pass at the 70th minute? Brian Kelly. He did that a couple times last night. It wasn't just that time there, but he did it a couple times. Hopper check here. Chance for the Eels. Hammers out. Gets it offload away. Still in with the Eels. They got numbers out left if they can get it out left quickly. They got numbers out left if they can get it out left quickly. They got a 4-on-2, 4-on-1. Wonga Blake doesn't pass the ball, but pass the ball. Gets the offload away. Gutherson gets it out of the wing. Micah Sivo, Tosaviti. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da. Tosaviti. Parramatta. 12-0 up here with the hit to come on the sideline. Should be up 16-0 right now with the kick to come, but obviously Moses has missed both of his kicks. Ace Gaming says, do you watch A-League anymore? I do. I watch it off stream, actually, but I will be streaming the finals, so don't you worry. The streaming will be happening for the finals, but unfortunately I just haven't been streaming the regular season because I kind of had a break because I was sick and I did my ankle in and stuff like that, and I just didn't really get back into it on the streaming front. I have been watching the Brisbane Raw, carve it up besides that Sydney FC game, but we will be streaming next week. I'll actually be going and vlogging the Raw versus Adelaide game next Sunday at Redcliffe. It could be at Redcliffe or it could be at Suncorp, I'm not too sure. So Eels for the try there. 12-0 to the Parramatta Eels. Empire says Eels could have been up 24-0 right now. Could have been, yeah. Could have been. Jordan says Tosaviti. Yeah. Well, they would be up 22-0 the kick to come from the sideline, but another kick here for Mitchell Moses, and he's again on the sideline, so it might not be the most ideal of situations here for the old Mitchell Moses to get his kicking boot back on in the right area. But thank you very much, Galaxy Firewolf, for donating $2. He says, congrats on 10K, BKR. Keep the good work. Appreciate you, Galaxy Firewolf. Thank you very much. We are grinding. We are smacking it. And Tosoviti, man, Mike Asivo goes and puts the ball over the line. And the Parramatta Eels looking very, very nice. Well, not very, very nice, but they're looking like they're getting the job done. They're getting the job done here early days. So 9 minutes left here in the first half. 12-0 here. Can Moses kick his first kick of the game? He woo! Slap that baby on right on through, and he says, get in my belly. That is a 2-pointer for the ages, and it's 14-0 here to Parramatta with 9 minutes to go here the first half. Someone says, Blaze, when are you telling us that big news you were talking about last night? Probably either tomorrow or Tuesday you'll see a video. So you have to have your notification bell on so you can be the first to enter that competition too, mind you. It is big. Dragon supporter says, realistically, if you go by where both teams are placed, Eels 3rd and Knights 12th, Eels really should smash the Knights, but it depends on how they play. Well, I said the Eels to win 40-10, so yeah. I said the Eels to win 40-10 before the game started. Crazy NZ says 10K. Congrats, bro. Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. We hit it live last night during the Titans versus Storm game. Literally about 15 minutes in too. We smacked it early days. We had like 20 subscribers to get to hit the 10K mark last night, and before the game started, and literally like 10 minutes in, we just smashed it. So now we're flying. So Eels the ball here, second tackle. But don't forget, guys, if you're not subscribed yet, keep on going. We're buddy on our way to 15. 20K. We're flying, mate. So left-hand side here for the Eels. Back into the centre. 14-0 they lead. I'm a bit nervous here for the old Newcastle Knights. Bit nervous here, mate. But as a Titans fan, this is the best result for us. It is the best result for us. Right-hand side, Reid Marnie, 4 tackle, kicks it down into the corner. They already had a player down there, so I'm not too sure why you're kicking that on 4th, to be completely honest with you, but okay. And it'll be 25 metres out from their own line. The Knights will get this ball. Wonga Blake. Oh! Arguably could have been a sin bin there for that. I think, was that Connor Watson? I'm not too sure. From the Knights, probably should have been a sin bin for that one. Probably should have been sin bin for that one. So second tackle here for the Knights, 30 metres out from their own line. Mevedo says, I saw Hayden's vlog of the Dragons versus Broncos match. Well, there you go. Well, he probably supported the Dragons for that one, but I'm not too sure. So third tackle of the Knights, 40 metres out. Larry Boku says this is going to be a 13-plus game. Well, considering it's already 14 points to nil to the Eels, you would assume so, considering the Eels will probably win by about 300. And the Knights will get the ball here. Oh, nice little step-a-runo. Step-a-runo. Fit tackle here. Jordan says, New Moses wasn't missing 3 goals in a row. Well, I don't know how you knew that, because he's not usually the greatest goal kicker since sliced bread, but he's still all right. Oh, Gubberson here, left-hand side. Gubberson's away. He gets the ball on the inside. Wonga Blake's going, still going, Wonga Blake. Still going, Wonga Blake. He bumps off 1, he bumps off 2, he bumps off 3, and then he goes down. Ephesians says, man, there's a big divide between the top 4 and the others, but I expect upsets in the finals. Absolutely. But I would not say the top 4. I would say the top 2. I would say the top 2. Oh, top 3. I'd say the top 3. I don't think there's a massive gap between the Eels and a lot of these other teams. I think that the Eels are going to win this game well, but that's because the Knights have a lot of injuries out. Like, I really think that the Eels are a lot more in touch with the comp than you guys give the comp credit for. But overall, yes, there's a massive divide between the top and the bottom teams. But I would just say those top 2 are the only ones difference. So right-hand side here, it's going to be Moses. Moses gets it off to Dylan Brown, who kicks it over on 4th tackle. This should be a try here, maybe. No. Oh, whoa. That is lucky. Don't ever do that, Musgrove. If you are a kid watching this game, don't ever do what Musgrove just did. Don't ever do what Musgrove just did, because that should have been a damn well try. Brother, don't ever just flick that ball back like that. That is a ridiculous... He's very lucky that did not end up as a try to the Parramatta Eels. Wow. Molly Jackson's Eels will come 4th. I would say so, yeah. I would say so. I think I had them as 6th before the season started, but obviously the Roosters, that was when they had a full team without all these injuries. Then I also had... I had Rabbitohs in 2nd, Panthers in 1st, Storm in 3rd. I think... Who did I have in 4th? Raiders? No, that's out in the 4 here. Wow. Oh, nice. Whoa. Inexpert Plan 26 says he subscribed. He didn't say anything, but he did subscribe. Thank you very much, Inexpert Plan 26. Belly Frost says Tigers in play. Tigers are absolutely goddamn not making anywhere near the top 8. I don't care what they are at right now. They've beaten nobody. They beat the Dragons, who are absolutely nobodies, and they beat the Panthers, who had a C-grade squad in with all their players out for Origin. Now, the Tigers still got beaten comprehensively by the Gold Coast Titans, who have their issues themselves. I'm a Titans fan. I can tell you they've got issues. There is no goddamn way the Tigers make the 8, and if they do, they'll be 9th. That's how they make the 8, by making 9th. But there's no way. No way for me are the Tigers better than 8 other teams in this comp, let alone 10 other teams in this comp. So second tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side they come. Chancey taken down. Oh, I forgot to put the Parramatta poster behind, by the way. Thank you very much, Creepy Finger, for subscribing. I just realised a Parramatta poster is... Oh, it's over there. But damn it, I should have put that up for this game. Shemima says Tigers, top 14. Fair enough. I think they're better than 14. I have Broncos and Bulldogs below them. I have the Raiders below them. I have the Knights below them now, at this point, at this very moment. But, yeah, no, the Tigers are nowhere near the top 8. Bailey Frost says, I reckon they'll come 7th and the Titans are shite. Hey, Bailey, you're a Tigers fan, right? Can you please... I want you to comment this, actually. I want you to comment this. Can you please let me know what the score was between the Titans and Tigers literally 4 weeks ago? Or if you want to know, you can go check out my vlog when I was at the game, because I can tell you the scoreline. But if you would like to do the honours, please let me know what the scoreline between the shite Titans and the top 8 Tigers. For the love of God, please do it. Zampire says, last time Tigers made the 8, I was 15. Last time the Tigers made the 8 was literally 11 years ago. So Tigers fans, please shut up and just understand that you know we're close yet. Ballyfrost is 38-28. Well, no, it wasn't. It was 36-28, and the Titans won, mate. So please go back into your hole and realise that we are around, 13 now? 14? Around 13. Not even halfway through the damn season. Shit, man. Oh, kind of halfway through the season right now, actually. But you're not even in the 8 yet. What are you talking about? I'm not the one here saying the Titans are already in the 8. So right-hand side here for the Eels. They're 10 metres out. 4 tackle. They're going to put another one over here. They are going to put another one over here, the Eels. There's Jack Johns going on. Right-hand side here for the Eels. Here they come. Chancey, Gutherson. Still going here, actually. Still going here. Gutherson still going here. Gutherson gets the ball out to the left-hand side. They've got numbers. 4 on 2. Steps on the inside here. Moses takes it. Gets taken down. 10 metres out. Close. Ballyfrost says, but Titans shouldn't let us score 28 points, but I thought we were shy. Left-hand side, Marcus Sivo, Tosoviti. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Tosoviti, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, Tosoviti. So that is going to be 18-0 here to the Parramatta Eels with a kick to come from the left-hand side. T-Sen says, Melbourne Storm are going to be first. No, they're not. Why do people keep saying this? The Storm were 4 points behind the Panthers coming into this week. They won the game, and the Panthers lost their game. That means there'll be 2 points difference. Unless I'm seeing this wrong. Unless I'm seeing this wrong. Hold on 1 second here. I'm just Penrith are on 24 points. No, yeah, exactly right. I'm not seeing this wrong. I don't know why people keep saying that Melbourne are going to be on top. They're not on top of nothing. They're not on top of nothing. Oh, yeah, it's Jason's birthday. Yeah, true. Okay, realised. There you go. Doesn't says some people must be drunk. Evidence says we all need Sivo in our lives. Get a bit of Tosaviti in your lives, mate. Get a bit about Fiji in your life. Not even Buddy Sivo. Fiji. Galaxy Football says, let's go Sivo. Woohoo. Reece Summerlin says, what team would you support if the NRL got rid of the Titans? The Cronulla Sharks for my mum. The Cronulla Sharks for my mum. SS Melbourne fan says the Eels have dominated the Knights. Well, yeah, it's because the Knights are shocking. That's shocking. But to answer your question in regards to the Titans shouldn't have given up 28 points to the Tigers, but you just told me that my team, the Titans, was shite, and you said that you're a top 8 team. So realistically, the top 8 team shouldn't be giving up 36 points to a shite Titans team. So where are you getting the point of the Titans shouldn't have given up 28 points to the Tigers? Because on your... Oh, Mo's going to miss another kick. Oh, he's going to miss another kick. It's going to be 18-0 still. Should be 24-0, but it's 18-0. So 18-0 here to the Eels with 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 50 to go here of the first half. But geez, man, if you're going to at least insult me, like at least know what you're talking about, how can you say the Titans are shite and the Tigers are a top 8 team, 7th place team, mind you, and then say, oh, yeah, but the Titans, if they're so good, they shouldn't be giving up 28 points to the Tigers. That makes no sense on your own merits. Valley Frost, we were shit that last night. Mate, you were shit every night. You are shit every single night. Tigers fans, get back in your hole. You haven't even been in the finals since the Titans have been in the comp. You've been in the finals once. Shit you talking about? So 2 minutes to go here of the first half. Oh, sorry, twice. Please. So Eels with the ball here, 15 minutes out from their own line. Recently says, what team does your dad support? Manly. He's a Manly Seagulls fan. His mum supported the Tigers, and he's from, I'm pretty certain, Balmain. So I'm not too certain why. Well, I know why he went to Manly, because some chick that he liked was out in Manly. True story, by the way. He became a Manly fan because he thought this chick was very attractive and wealthy. Ballyfrost says, don't swear I'm Christian. Shit. Third tackle here for the Eels. What do you mean it's out here from their own line? I don't usually swear on the channel, but if you're going to tell me not to do something. Goes on the right-hand side, Dylan Brown. Brownie still going 40 metres out. Taken down, nearly lost that ball. Medvedev says, Moses hasn't been kicking that bad, but definitely not his day. Yeah, absolutely not his day today. But he's not usually a bad kicker, but he's not usually the greatest kicker. Ballyfrost says, you're mean. Oh, I'm so mean. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Were you not the one just insulting my team and now you can't handle it? My goodness me. Eels here, left-hand side. They are crushing the Knights right now. Wonga Blake gets the ball into Marcus Hivo. Marcus Hivo! Left-hand side, Gutherson. It's a try or forward pass. It is a try time. Parramatta 22-0 with a kick. There you go. Katuka, I won't swear. Don't worry. We got a Tigers fan saying they're a top 8 team. Bloody shit me drunk. Shit's not a swear word, by the way. I will say shit a lot on the channel, but the other ones I won't do. He's not mean. You tell him, an expert. Alrighty, so the Eels score a try. They're down the wing, and we are in for an absolute blowout today, lads. I hope you're ready to sit down, to not shut up, enjoy the game. But Micah Sivo's having an unbelievable game here. 2 tries and a try assist right now for the big flying Fijian. Brilliantly May says Panthers were missing a heap of players, so I 100% agree that Tigers aren't good and they should go back into their hole. That is a good comment. You know what? Hold on, Brilliantly May. That's a great comment. Let's replace that pinned comment. There we go. Bingo. Alrighty, we are back on. We're back on, and so are the Eels. Ballyfrost was joking, but this is what the channel is, man. We have a laugh, we have a bit of banter, we talk shit, we have a crack, and then we kiss and make up afterwards, you know? Just, buddy, relax. It's all good, man. But there's no kissing here, so that might be your thing, not my thing, personally. But overall, don't take it too hard, man. Don't take it to heart. I'm not Tickler Shares. Are you a tea or coffee drink person, Blaze? I go through stages, bro. I go through stages. I like coffee, obviously before work and shit like that. But like, I go through stages of just loving coffee and being obsessed with coffee. And then I go through stages where I'm like, oh, you know, I wouldn't mind tea. And then I go into the whole. Someone says, I'll give you that free kisses. I love on that. Well, you know what? You know, shout me a $5 coffee. Maybe we might be onto something. It's not free, but it's $5. You know, you can't complain. Melbourne fans says, why does people not wearing their team jersey who are they cheering for? What's going on? And Gubbins is going to miss that kick. So it's going to be still 22-0 here. The Eels are absolutely... Oh, sorry, Moses missed that kick. It's going to be another missed kick from Parramatta. But you should be up 28-0 here. Sorry, 30-0. They missed 4 conversions. Oh, but sorry, guys, I forgot. Cowboys fans thought they were close by nearly beating the Roosters with the scoreline where the Roosters won by 14 and missed 4 conversions. So surely this means that the Knights are only losing and they were close to winning this game. Nevada says, easy picking for the Eels as Moses misses another one. Tata uses, my God, Sivo is a freak. Mate, Dosaviti, mate. Cheers to that, my friend. Dosaviti is a man on a mission. So 12 seconds to go here of the first half, and it's 10 seconds to go now. Eels have the ball here 10 metres out from their own line, and this is just looking like a training run for the Eels right now. Training run. Sachin Kelson says, Mitch Moses having a shocker so far. Absolute shocker. He's been about as good as the West Tigers against anybody. All right, so it's going to be half-time here, guys, and it is 22-0 to the Parramatta Eels. Oh, no. Sorry, Knights fans, you're not having a good one today. But the Eels are also not having a good one today. They've missed 4 conversions and haven't looked ideal, but have still just bloody dominated. They haven't looked absolutely undefeatable, but they just haven't. They've scored. So it's going to be 20-0 at half-time. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. We are... Well, let's get to 10,050. Not tonight. We'll probably get to 10,050 tomorrow. But let's see if we can get to 10,040 subscribers by tonight. We'll get 4 more public subscribers. Let's go. Mark O'Brien says, how long do you think Fergo will be out in the wilderness for? Well, if Hayes Dunster can keep scoring tries, he's going to keep scoring bloody minutes in the field. How about that one? Marco, Storm fan, Melbourne fan, sorry, said, I remember Garrett kicked on the halftime siren, he blamed the siren. It's a bit of a 50-50, that one, to be completely honest with you, bro. It's at a point where you can kind of say, yeah, look, he was a bit hard done by, but in the same sense, he should have known. Like, he should have known. Mevedo says, Eels aren't great but they're still playing better by a long way. But they've also missed 4 conversions. They've had 5 tries in this game. But come on, guys, let's hit 5 more thumbs up. Let's hit 60. Let's get 65 before halftime finishes. I know we can get 10 more likes to hit 65. That's on to you guys. God first Rosa Severus. Bula, brother. Bula. How are you doing? Medvedev says, yeah, that's right. Melbourne fans, I cannot hear Channel 9. I'm not too sure, my dude. I'm not too sure. Obviously, I'm watching on KO right now. Tato uses, hopefully Silva doesn't go to Union. I don't think he will, man. I think he'll stay. Union's obviously in dire straits right now in regards to Australia. Like, we thought it was bad a couple of years back. It is dying bad. Like, Union is really falling bad. It's been gone for a good 15 years. In my opinion, I think that 15 years or so has been rugby's gone behind. But like this last year or so, I've really noticed the significant drop-off from the improvement that we were making last year. So I'm a bit nervous about it. Asivarossi Masi says, Bula, God first. Bula vadavaseti kotosaviti. Let's go, Fiji. An expert says, your channel is very good. Thank you very much, my man. Obviously, we won't be... I don't think we have a stream tomorrow because the A-League is not weekly now. It's on the weekends. And next stream we'll be doing State of Origin on Wednesday. Ooh, cheeky. Cheeky. An expert says, boo para. Well, I don't know how much that booing's going to work in this game, my man. Don't know how much the booing's going to work. Medvedev says, sad the Reds lost against the Blues, but the refs were terrible, missing 4 passes from the Reds. Well, they lost, so that should be fine then, because they lost and they missed the 4 passes, but they still lost. There you go. Shmoo says, don't forget to hit the share button all and help spread the Blaze word, the BKR word, mate. We are coming with an absolute run around the corner. We're coming around the turn, and we are for line with the whoosh. Alan Graham says, this channel massively helps us UK fans. Thank you. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for tuning in. I wish I could do Super League for you guys too, but obviously it's a bit early in the morning for me, and I already get up for my baseball, my Cubbies games. We're bloody doing not too bad right now, the old Cubbies. But, you know, then again, you guys get to watch the Super League over there anyway, and not a great deal of Australians care too much, because we've obviously we're so spoiled with such a good competition over here. But yeah, Football State says, who do you support there over in the Great United Kingdom, Alan Graham? Google says, I'm surprised Gutherson isn't in the Blue squad. I'm not. Why are you surprised? Gutherson, by the way, guys, it is half time for you just tuning in. It's 22-0 to Parramatta. Wowee. 4 conversions missed by Eels. Wowee. Doesn't matter. Eels are going to kill them. But no, Gutherson, where is he going to fit? You got Tedesco as the fullback. You got Trebojevic in the centre with Latrell Mitchell. You got Brian To'o on the wing, and you got Josh Adokar on the wing. Booking on los dos? No. You cannot have both. Thank you very much, Fasao Sasulu, for subscribing. But no, you can't have both. You know, where would Gutherson fit? You know, that just doesn't make any sense. He's not going to be in the halves with Cleary and Luai. Where is he going to fit? You're going to take out Josh Adokar? No, you're not. For a fullback, you're going to take out the best winger in the game for a fullback? No. You're going to take out Brian To'o, who's the best winger in the game, for a fullback? No, you're not. You know, you're going to take out Latrell Mitchell, who, when he was the centre at the Rabbitohs, the Roosters, was the best centre in the game and arguably is still the best centre in the game when he plays it. No. Are you going to take out Tom Trebojevic, who is arguably the best player in the competition right now when he's fully fit and healthy? No. Are you going to take out Tedesco, who is arguably the best fullback in the competition? No. You're like, what are we going to do? Where are you going to put him? Where are you going to put number 4? Where are you going to put Gutherson? 14? No. Waste. Medvedev says, Reece Mayweather will mop the floor with him. I think it'll be more interesting than you think, but in the same sense, Floyd Mayweather will win. Yes, obviously, yes. King Gunner says, up the king. If it's not the king, assisting Sivo, it's the other way around. Well, you know, buddy, bit of Tosaviti, bit of Queen Gutho, you know, they're getting around it. Football State says, who's your number 1 and 2 favourite to win the finals? A-League. Favourites, obviously, Melbourne City. And second favourite, I would probably say, is... man, it's just so tough to avoid saying City and Sydney FC. But if you want me to give you like a team that could do something but probably won't do something, I will go City and MacArthur. But in the same sense, like, I'm not guaranteeing MacArthur whatsoever. That's just me kind of trying to say anything but Melbourne City and Sydney FC. Nugget says Reid Marnie would be great in Queensland. I agree and disagree. I think that obviously Brimo come off the 14 because you can't have Reid Marnie in that team without putting Harry Grant as a starter. Harry Grant's gonna be a starter. Reid Marnie comes off the Reid Marnie goes to number 9. Harry Grant comes off the bench. That means you can't fit AJ Brimson in. AJ Brimson's obviously a fantastic player in that number 14 role. You know, number 1, Kalen Ponga, but then again, they're going to put Valentine Holmes in there so they can bring Carl Felton, who's a great winger. I don't think that the team will suit him because they've got a good 14 as it is, personally. Spencer Adagnos says, who you have winning the NBA championship? Any NBA stream soon? Can't, man. I do work. I work. So once I can build the channel a bit more, we can start making it more of it into a career. I can start doing my NBA and my baseball and my Premier League and my AFL and all that sort of stuff. But at the moment, I just don't have the time to do more than one sport. So that's why I've been really focusing on rugby league this year. Just to keep growing it. And then next year we can go bang with some more once we turn it into a bit bigger. Man says, I want to see Mayweather vs Milford. Oh, mate. Now that's a fight to behold. Now that is a fight to behold. You can ask my mate Adam about that one. Oh, gee whiz. You can ask my mate Adam about that one. Mevedith says, Blaze, a lot of people in the chat want you to stream the Logan Paul vs Floyd Mayweather match. Well, if you guys want to pay me for tomorrow, I would have to take work off. I'm actually leaving my job on Wednesday, by the way, guys, because I'm moving back up to the Gold Coast. So I'm looking forward to getting back up to with my family and friends. And obviously, I came to Sydney and based myself in Sydney because I thought I'd be doing more vlogs. But obviously, this channel has taken a turn where I'm literally streaming and then going to Titans games on the Gold Coast. It makes no sense to be down here. Before it was me going to Titans games and then going to Sydney games as well and vlogging. But now there's no point flying up every time when I can actually be based up there, stream here, and then come down if I need to go to a big game. Micah Bew says, hi, Bula from the Fiji Island. Bula Vava Setico. Whereabouts in Viti Levu are you from, my friend? I am Kai Rotuma. Mark O'Brien says, you need a cruise so you can do that many shows. You'll burn out quick. Nah, man, we'll keep cracking on. When you love it, man, when you have a passion for something, you just buddy smack it out. I love what I do and I love talking to you guys and I love chilling out. And no matter what, I'm going to be watching these games anyway. So that's the thing. But I just, haven't had the time and haven't had the ability to do the baseball and all those other sports so far this year. Laurie Baku says, Panthers lost many players, but if I were the coach, I'd be still mad because it wasn't a close game. Tigers won by a margin. Absolutely. You are spot on. You are absolutely spot on there. I wouldn't be happy there at all. They have excuses, but I wouldn't be happy there at all. The old Panthers coaching staff. 3 subscribers away from 10,040. Let's see if we can get to 40 before the end of this stream. Let's smack it in. Nevada says, is Jake Clifford the halfback for the Knights? I think so, yeah. I think he's playing today. I can't remember. Hasn't done anything if he is. David Gobb says, who you win? Logan Paul vs Mayweather. Mayweather, mate. Mayweather should. Also, I would stream that, even if I would try and stream that and probably take tomorrow off if I knew that there would be a significant audience for it. However, that's during the day for us on a Monday. Most people are either at school or at work, so it's a bit difficult to do that one because I don't know if a lot of my audience will be watching that, and it can't really get shared into other people's feeds unless people are already watching it. You know what I'm saying? Tazo uses Baby Panthers did not perform. They did not. But the Storm always seemed to. But they didn't have a great game last night. The L Titans were better than them, in my opinion. But just couldn't get the job done. And then you go and have a look at the Broncos. The Broncos fell apart during Origin periods too. So don't you worry. Nugget says, Reed Marnie would be great in Queensland. I've already read this coming out about 14 times. Why are you buddy continuously spamming it? Thank you very much to Nuggets for subscribing. Inexpert Plan 26 says, Mayweather is the best. He's not as good as me. How about that one? Football Stations Blaze, hope you enjoyed your time in our city. What did you like and hate most about Sydney? Hate most. I don't know. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not a hateful person. What is that? I thought I was Home Alone. I'm probably not. Just probably it's so easy to get to all the sporting games. Mark O'Brien says the US leagues would be solid hours if you do. Do start. I'm going to invest in honey, tea, and soothers. The US leagues are actually good times. All the US sports and basketball and baseball and hockey and NFL are all. Yeah, NFL's not good because that's like 5 in the morning and 4 in the morning and shit like that. But basketball and baseball and hockey are all pretty reasonable times between like 6 a.m. and 2 p.m., 1 p.m. If it's an LA game or if it's a game on the West Coast, LA, Portland, San Francisco, it's always like a 1 p.m., 12 p.m. kind of game. It's good timing. Polly Edit says, love your video, brother. I can see you. Good on you, man. We're always here streaming these games, so if you're not subscribed yet, buddy, get on down there and hit that red button. We are smacking it right now. Jimmy James says, I hate the traffic in Sydney. It is what it is. It's not as bad as Chicago, mate. Put it that way. It's not as bad as Chicago. Football State says, yeah, we have a significant deal of sport, which is good. Yeah, but too bad it's a state that's not good at Origin. The Diamond Synth knows. Thank you for subscribing. Marcus Blessington says, hey bro, hello Marcus, how you doing? Any expenses to go to Lakers? Well, not that great. Gold Smacker says, boxing would be a pain to stream. 10-second knockout and you're screwed. We actually kill it with boxing streams, bro. Like, we slaughter it. We have, for the Paul Gallen fights, about 5,000 to 6,000 people watching it live. Paul Gallen versus Mark Hunt, I think we hit 7,500 live. Paul Gallen versus the other guy, I can't remember his name. The latest fight, we hit about 6,500 people watching it live. Boxing is killer. So no, boxing is awesome to stream. Oscar Brooks, the Titans are actually making the 8. I still see us making the 8, but in the same sense, I'm not guaranteeing it. But I definitely have them more of a chance of making the 8 than the Warriors. Tazayu says, who you got for the spoon this year? I would say the Bulldogs by a country landslide. Obviously, the Broncos are still in with a shout. They are doing exactly what they did last year. They've probably won more games than they already need to, though. So 3 games is probably enough for them. They're probably going to win one more game, 2 more games for the rest of the season, which is good for them. 5 wins, 10 points. That'll be a good season compared to what they probably are looking at right now. I think that overall, like they're probably gonna come 15th or 14th, probably 15th. But yeah, look, I think the Dogs have already lost too many games. Lucas Brown, thank you, TSM. The Paul Gallen versus Lucas Brown fight, we had about 6,500 watching live. So no, boxing streams kill it on here, and we've got that Paul Gallen versus Justice Sooney next week. Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday afterwards. We've got Origin this Wednesday, and then we've got Justice Sooney and Paul Gallen the Wednesday afterwards. Wowee. Tata uses Broncos to win the premiership. I still believe. See, man, I gotta clarify here. You don't actually win the premiership by coming 15th. So I might have said, yeah, they've got a good chance of coming 15th. So in Australian sports, 15th is actually not good, and the same with American sports. Same with everything. This 15th is not good. So no, unfortunately, not my friend. Galaxy Firewall says Titans are playing alright this year. They're trying their best, and I'm a Para fan. But I have a heart for the Titans. I like it. Oscar Burke says, whose spine is better? RTS, Walsh, Nick Ream or Egan, or AJ Brimson, Taylor, Fogarty, Mitch Rain? Bit of a muchness. Kyle Graw, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. We hit the 10,040. There we go. Boom. Get the whip out. The whip is out some. Oscar Burke, how about you tell me who replaces RTS next? Well, wait a second. Hold on a second. No. No. That's not your spine. Don't you bullshit me, butter. Reece Walsh is not in the 5'8". Reece Walsh is your fullback and RTS is the winger. What are you talking about? So you go to Reece Walsh, Harris Tavita, Nick Ream and Egan. Don't you buddy try and come in here try and trick me, brother. You think I don't know about this sport? You think I don't know who's got who and whose team? What the shit you talking about, brother? RTS has been on the wing for you guys this year. Oscar, Tazza uses first 15, same thing. Yeah, but no. Kyle Graw says, I lost 30 on the Titans yesterday, but hey, it was good to hear from you, mate. Appreciate you, my dude. We gave it a crack, and I think that, yes, you lost the 30, that's not great. But overall, you put your money on a shot that was 13-1, and you were in it into the last siren. I think it's worth it, even if you lose your money. Yes, it sucks, but I think the money was worth it, chucking it on a 13-1, 11-1 with a chance of sneaking something, and you did have a chance of sneaking something later on. The Titans were very good. Just unfortunately, Brian Kelly needs to learn how to pass, and Sammy's passed a bit too early, maybe, and also wasn't that great. And overall, the Titans, they're okay. They're just very young, and that's why I said they're not going to do anything in the finals this year. They might kind of do something in the finals next year, but not really. And then the year afterwards, I've got us winning 2023 or 2024. I'm saying 2023, though. That's when the window opens up. Oscar Berg says, had to put RTS where you need to use him at fullback with Walsh in the halves over CHT. Yeah, but you, in the same sense, I could start giving you, buddy, a list of all these different teams. I could start giving you a list of where I think team players should be and stuff like that. But I'm not doing that because that's not our spine. Our spine is AJ Brimson, Ash Taylor, Jamal Fogarty, and Mitch Rain, or Aaron Clark. But you can also say either Ash Taylor or Tanner Boyd. But I'd go Ash Taylor, obviously. Sim Warren says, not good. 22-0 for Newcastle Knights. Yeah, guys, it is half time. If you're just tuning in, it's 22-0 to the Parramatta Eels. The game is about to get back underway here. The Eels are walking back out in the field. Guys, hit that thumbs up button if you have not already, and subscribe if you are new around here, because we are flying right now. Appreciate you, BKR Sport fan. Kyle Graw says, too much attachment to that ball by the Titans. I wouldn't say by the Titans. Like, yes, obviously it's a team game. I think that Brian Kelly needs to learn how to pass that. I think honestly, you could argue that he cost us it because we would have tied that game up with about 5-10 minutes to go if he passes that ball. And he bombed about 3 tries. So, look, it's a team game. We didn't get it done. We had a good game. That's all I need to say. Brinley May says, after being midway through the season, you may have a different prediction on the finishing ladder. Where would you put Cronulla now, considering how we have been? But Mulatalo is back, so I'm happy. I still have Cronulla missing the 8, but in the same sense, they have a team that can make the 8. This top 8 this year is very difficult to read. It has been since the start. It will always be this year. I don't think we're going to know who is in the 8 until literally the end game of the final round, compared to previous seasons where it could be done the week beforehand or early in the first round, or the last round. I think that it'll be late in the line. For example, Titans play the Warriors. They're two teams that are there. Titans at home to the Warriors. I think the Sharks play the Tigers or something like that in the last round, something like that. So overall, that last round is going to be huge in telling us where teams will finish. But I still don't think they're making the 8. I still think that they're going to lose games because they're not that great. They've got the ability to be great, but their team lost all sense of cohesion when they lost John Morris as the coach, because their CEO and their organisation is very friendship-based rather than business-based, and made a very poor decision early days, which cost the Sharks their final spot, which I believe they probably would have made the finals. So 22-0 here to Parramatta, and then the Eels will start off with the ball here in the second half. Lost game against the Panthers or Storm. I'm slowly coming around to the Storm. I am. I'm slowly turning around to believing that the Panthers might not be able to get over the top of the Storm mentally in the finals. I've been backing in the Panthers since before the season started. I said they'd be first. I said they'd make the grand final. I said they'd be the best team in the comp. But I'm slowly starting to twist my mind to think that they're mentally not able to get over the top of the Storm when it comes to the finals. That's the problem. And especially if New South Wales lose, with Luai and Cleary as the halves, it'll put their mindset even further down. And they'll come back and they'll obviously want to win the premiership, but I just don't believe that they've got the mental capacity to beat the Storm right now. I don't. I'm not too sure. So third tackle with the Eels. They're 45 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side, Reed Marnie's going to go left-hand side here. Sorry, no, they're just going to cut back out of the right-hand side. He was looking at right. He knew Bryce Cartwright. Bryce Cartwright hasn't done anything in this game. Has he even been on? So left-hand side, Reed Marnie goes straight on through. Fifth tackle, 40 metres out. Laurie Boku says, my team, the Roosters, will go head-to-head with the Titans. Any comment on that? I think the Titans win if we play like we did last night. Especially with Fafita, Fasa Malawi, Mitch Rain, Mike Fodawaker coming back, AJ Remington coming back. With 5 players coming back into the team, I definitely believe that we've got a solid little chance there beating the Roosters at home. Goldsmaker says 1 or 2 injuries and Panthers are gone. No depth, they need luck for flag. Disagree. They've still got a good team with 1 or 2 injuries. They've got 7 players out, mind you, so let's not go on the whole like they've got 2 injuries and that's why they're not good. Like they had 7 players out of that Panthers game, that Panthers Tigers game. So Knights will knock the ball on there from the dummy half, and that's going to be... Oh, my goodness me. That is going to be a... There's going to be Eels ball here, 20 minutes out. My goodness. Gallivanter says, hi, mate, what am I missing? Just came here. Look, man, you're not going to be here for long if this is how the game's going to go. Like, it's not a great game, mate. It's not the most... enthralling of games to advertise our great sport of rugby league. I'll put it that way. Galaxy Firewolf said, by the way, for people who are tuning in, yes, it's 22-0 Parramatta. They haven't missed 1 kick. They've missed 4. The Parramatta Eels have scored 5 converted tries in this game. Not just the cheeky little 4 and not converted 1. So, yes, that is how the cookie crumbles, my friends. First tackle here, 20 minutes out. Reed Marnie, right-hand side. Gets it off to the big man. It's going to be 15 minutes out. Sean Lane. Gets it out to about 10 minutes out. He's so lanky. He's just so lanky. Jared Troy says, Knights shooting themselves in the foot. They have been the whole game. Have been the whole season. Have been for years. Left-hand side. Eels here. Bryce Cartwright. Third tackle. 3 metres out here from the line. You can Reed Marnie spruce some action into this right now. Mitchell Moses gets it out backhand to Dylan Brown. Brown into Gutherson. Gutherson underneath here to, I'm not even too sure. Is that, it was Madison, sorry. And Dylan Brown will get taken down 15 metres short. Melbourne fans as well, knock on Knights, unlucky. No, that's not unlucky. That's just how they've been playing this whole game, this whole season. So left-hand side here for the Eels, underneath. Bryce Cartwright, basically close to the post. It's 26-0 with a hit to come. At least it's closer to the post than what we've seen in previous buddy tries. And the Eels are already out 26-0 here. The Parramatta Eels on All Boys Day. Jeez, the Knights not looking the goods. Gugu says, remember when the Knights were good? Because I can't. This was meant to be when they were meant to be good. This was meant to be when they were good. It hits the back of the Knights player. You could argue it goes forward, but in the same sense, they're not going to call that. They're going to say it went backwards. But he does kind of offload this ball into the Knights player. He, you can argue it. I think it's going to be a try, though, because I think he is offloading it backwards and the Knights play is kind of behind him. They may check this. So he goes left-hand side here. Cuts back. It comes off the back of the Knights player. I told you this happened, but... Brittany May says the ladder is very tight, especially from 6th to 14th. So it's been try confirmed, so it's fine. But yeah, 6 to 14th. Let's please don't. Oh wait, who's in 15th? No. You're in 15th, are you? If you're in 14th, then I'm taking it to 13th. If the Broncos are in 14th, then I'm taking it to 13th. Hold on 1 second here. Where are the Broncos? They're in 15th. Okay, no. Well, I wouldn't class the Raiders in 14th as close, to be completely honest with you, man. I personally wouldn't. But this is very good for the Titans, this result right now, because this means that the Knights are going further away points differential-wise from us. Thank you. David Gobb says, Logan Paul, I've already answered this question. Gugu says he converted it. He did. He converted it. Wowee. Well, there we go. There's an actually conversion here from the Eels. So we are on 64 likes right now, guys. Let's see if we can get to more likes than Parramatta can score today, because right now it's going to be close. So let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. We do have more subscribers than have scored points, so at least we're winning that battle. Brilliant May says, yeah, I wouldn't either. I just mean win-wise. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Taz AU who said that, and he's a Broncos fan. I thought he was trying to wank on about how the Broncos were actually a chance of making the finals, and it's just not. Taz AU, I know you're still watching, mate. Take that. No, Brenly, mate, you're absolutely right. It is close point with wise, but the Raiders aren't even in it. Then one fan said it's about time that Moses converted it. It's about time. It's about time. It's 28-0. It should be 36-0, isn't it? Yeah, left-hand side here. Parramatta, Marcasivo, Tosavidi. Inside. A hat-trick could be coming up here in today's game. It could be coming up here in today's game. Zempai says, Curtis Scott has been alleged to have gotten into a fight at a nightclub. Cool story. So right-hand side here. Eels the ball. Bryce Cartwright at the halfway point. He's going to get chopped down. 45 metres short. Zempai says, Broncos are not a chance, and I support them. Buddy, buddy, lay into him. You lay into, buddy, Taz, You get him. You say, buddy, mate, we got no chance. Right-hand side here. Parramatta. Tom Opacek still going. Jeez, taken down. 30 metres out. Blowlock says, hello. Hello, mate. How are we doing on this fine Sunday evening? Fit tackle. Up it goes from Dylan Brown. Chance here for Parramatta. Not a great kick, but it's going to be in the area for the Eels to get the ball here still. Papali'i to read Marnie. Marnie himself, left-hand side. Moses. Oh, this is going to be a try here for Tosaviti, isn't it? No, it's going to be 4 pass. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that one, man. Forward. Bassarono. Jared Troy says, Parra probably rack up over 40. Just 2 converted tries needed. Mate, they probably rack up over 50. They're still probably going to score 50 points in this game, the way that this game is going. The way this cookie is crumbling very badly for the Knights. There's a lot of mess. They're going to clean up the mess for weeks on end. Unfortunately, the cookie has crumbled in a very poor way for the Newcastle Knights, and they are looking to shit again. All right, Galloway's man says this will be 50 points game. Yeah, absolutely. So third tackle here for the Knights. They're 35 metres out. If you had a bet on the Knights plus handicap, I feel sorry for you. Nicholas Franks, subscribe. Thank you very much. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I did try to pronounce it right. So fourth tackle, right-hand side. Knights the ball at the halfway point. Taken down. Literally nothing going on here besides nothing. And that is something. Blowlock says, you know why the Rabbitohs lost to the Storm? I blame Milford. Mate, it is obviously Milford's fault. There was never a question in my mind. That is the reason why the Rabbitohs lost to the Storm and also the Panthers. It is always Milford's fault. I blame Milford. If you want your own t-shirt, guys, there's only 26 left, by the way. We sold 24 of those shirts last night, so there's only 26 left. So if you want some, there's only a 50 max going, and there's only 24 left. So there you go. Or 26 left. 24. It was 26 or 24, something like that. So if you want one of the I Blame Milford t-shirts, there's only 24 left, and the link is in the description. So third tackle here for the Eels. They're 35 metres out from their own line right now. Gutherson, that should be a set restart in my opinion, but they're not going to call it. And it's going to be Kafusi with the offload to Isaiah Papali'i. Papali'i steps on the inside here, gets a nice little step around there, and he's going to be at the halfway point. Gugu says, Moses kicking game is Milford's fault. Absolutely. So left-hand side here, chance here for Parramatta. Chance here, Bryce Cartwright. Gets it up to Wonga Blake, and Blake's actually been pretty good on the attacking front today. Defensively, he's been fine, but that's because the Knights haven't thrown anything at him. I think that people will forget how bad he is defensively because of this game and think that, oh, he didn't give up any points here today. All Knights, a great take considering. And he's going to pass the ball to the right side. They've got space here. They've got space on this wing. They've got space, and Sivo's going to take him out of the sideline. He's going to take him over the sideline. No, good stop there. Very good stop there. So Knights with the ball here, 22 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side they go. And taken down, 25 metres short. The second tackle. Run meters, 103 for Sean Lane, 97 for Papali, 97 for Mike Sivo. Stafford to Owen with 97 and Wonga Blake 78. So Parramatta with 4 of the top 5 run meters in today's game. Jared choices, you can sub the I blame Milford teachers at the origin if the Maroons lose. Mate, it's always Milford's fault. That's going to be a knock-on from Parramatta, and the Knights will get a fresh set of 6 here. Bloodbox says the tip say that New South Wales will win for game 1 on Sportsbet. That's cool. New South Wales were also tipped to win last year. How'd that go? That's how it went. So Knights here, 30 minutes out from their own line. Jeez, that made my tongue ticklish. I like that. So first tackle here. Molly Jackson's almost intercepted. Yeah, almost without the almost. This is just a boring game. This is a terrible game. No one cares about this game. No one cares about this game. Bloodbox says I support New South Wales. Hold on 1 second. Channel 9. Channel 9. You know Bloodbox supports New South Wales. Okay, they've hung up on me. All right, there you go. All right, so third tackle here for the Knights inside the attacking half. Calax on YouTube says, I hate the Knights. They're so on and off. They've been like that ever. They've been like that since ever. Remember that last time when they weren't on and off? I don't. So fourth tackle, right-hand side. Newcastle here with the ball. 25 metres out. Goes over the sideline. Zach the Pie says, do you think Nico Hines will be good for the Sharks? I get this question asked a ridiculous amount. Like, literally a ridiculous amount. I'm not too sure why it's such a hype signing. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why so many people are interested in this signing. It's not really, like, it's okay, but it's like, it's not really. If you want to know my thoughts about it more than just that, then go to the beginning of the stream and we spoke about it again. So, Eels the ball here, 11 metres out from their own line. Google says, I like your Broncos sign at the back of the screen. You know what's the best part about it? Is that this is open for interpretation. Is it 2020 or is it 2021? Huh? You comprende? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So 30 minutes left here of the game, guys. 28-0 to Parramatta. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and subscribe if you are new around here. Eels with the ball. 40 minutes out. You guys can buy your own post, by the way. It's on the Redbubble store. Left-hand side. Chance here. Chance here, Parramatta. They've got numbers. Mike Sivo. Tosaviti. Oh, he's away. He's away. He's away. He's away. He gets the offload away. Wonga Blake. Oh, my God. Should have passed the ball. He's been slammed, but he should have passed that ball to Gutherson. It was an easy try. If he passed that ball to Gutherson, it was an easy try. Right-hand side they come. Eels with the ball. Mitchell Moses. Moses here kicks the ball up in the air. Not a great kick, and it's not a good kick at all, actually. And that's going to be one of the stupidest things I've ever seen from ever. Oh, my God, Knights. You actually are baffling. Knights knock on here. That is baffling. That actually is mind-blowingly shithouse from the Knights. That's unreal. So Eels get the ball here 10 minutes out. That is unreal. Cheers to that. Well done, Knights. That is terrible. Is that the prices that you New South Wales or Queensland? Queensland, mate. So he gets the ball there, picks it up, Hayes so he throws it back in. It's definitely a knock on there for the Knights. I don't know why they don't challenge this, Knights. Oh, they're going to challenge it. You're stupid, Knights. You're going to lose this challenge. It's a knock on. It is a knock on here. You stupid thing. It's a knock on here. Bloodbox says Eels have been in better form than last year. Not really. No, I would say last year they were better than this year so far. No, I completely disagree. I'd say Eels were better last year than they have been this year. So up it goes here, and the Knights, it's fine there. He plays at it there, and it goes behind him. I don't really understand what the point of any of that was. Eels will pick the ball up there, right-hand side. That's fine. This is definitely going to be a knock-on from the Knights first. I'm not too certain why we are still looking at this. He clearly knocks that ball on. Like, that's a knock-on. You lost your challenge. So he's running backwards, but it goes behind him. So if he's running backwards towards his own goal line, the ball goes towards the opposite goal line. That is a knock-on. This is a knock-on every day of the week. I'm sorry, but if you call this as not a knock-on, then you're inconsistent, NRL. Oh, he knocked that second one on, though, too, definitely. Okay, so the ball comes down here. 1 second. So the ball comes down here. So I think they're going to call that backwards. But I think he might snag it. I think there's a touch there. I think this is a knock-on. We have to see this part here. Yeah, there's a knock-on there. So, unfortunately, the second one's going to do him dirty here. They could say inconclusive. Or maybe not. They might say inconclusive here. Which would mean that the Knights keep their challenge, but but the Eels keep the ball. I don't know if they're looking at a second touch here. I don't think there is a second touch now. I think he's missed it. So it's going to be knocked back. It's going to be a nice ball here. This is going to be a nice ball. Unless it's a strip. It's a strip. So that's a one-on-one strip. No, that's a one-on-one strip, though. So this is going to be Eels ball. It's going to be a dropout, though, instead. I think this is an Eels ball. Dropout. I think that's definitely a one-on-one strip. You're allowed to do that. It's fine. It's one-on-one, and it's also a try. So it's not going to be a knock-on. It's going to be a dropout. Surely. It's only one person in the tackle, so that's fine. Yeah. Live ball at this point. Okay, can we... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the Knights, are they going to get... Oh, okay, so it's going to be a dropout. Blowbox says, did you know there was some Rabbitohs juniors were good? They might play one of them when NRL goes. Cool story. Set the Pie says, will you show the State of Origin? Absolutely, man. Newcastle play the ball? Jeez, that's a tough call, man, because the Eels would have definitely kept them in goal there. So the challenge will be successful. That's a tough call because the Eels would have definitely tackled them in goal. Because the ball was still up in the air and there was no tackle or anything, the referee had made the call already. The ball will remain here with the Knights. Jeez, you'd be fuming if you're the Eels. You'd be fuming if you're the Eels there. Yeah, we get no advantage out of that. I know, I'm sorry, but the referee should allow that to play to a point where he gets tackled. He should allow that to play to the point where he gets tackled. So now it's going to be 10 metres out from their own line, the Knights of the ball, because there was no knock on. There was no knock on from the Eels. I don't get that. That makes no sense. I don't get how that makes sense at all. Because there was no knock on from the Eels. That's a knock on from the Knights, though. That's karma. I'm sorry. That's karma. That's karma right there in its finest. That's karma right there in its finest. So knock on from the Knights, and the Eels will get the ball here. Taraka Browns just don't ask for much. Just a 12-leg multi. Taraka, who? You don't tell me you bet on the Knights. Taraka, don't tell me you bet on the Knights in this game. Come on. I tipped the Eels to win by 30, and right now they're winning by 28. I tipped the Eels to win 40-10. There's no way you tip the Knights. I don't believe it. I don't believe that you are waiting for the Knights to win for your multi. Don't do it to me, Taraka. Taraka, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Eels the ball here, left-hand side. They're going to score a try here. Wanga Blake should pass the ball. Oh, Taraka Brown's got to stop betting the donks because odds are mad. But you cannot be betting on the Knights. They're shocking. They are shocking. Like, if you were tuning in last week, I told you the Knights were a good chance of an upset. But if you tuned in before the game started here, I told you, buddy, they got no chance. They got about -3 chance. And right now, they're about -14 million chance. But it is Milford's fault. It is always Milford's fault because I blame Milford. Left-hand side of the Eels, Mitchell Moses. Out to Sivo, Tosaviti. Knocked back for the Knights. It will be a dropout. It will be a dropout. Dragon supporter says, reckon Eels can hit half a century? I don't know now. I think so, surely, yes. They're up 28-0 in the first, with 27.5 minutes to go here the game. You would have to assume. You would have to assume. But, like, in the same sense, like, they're not looking unbelievable. Blake Harler says, you think the Panthers will beat the Sharks next week with basically a reserve grade team? Why would they have a reserve grade team next week? The Panthers will have all their players back. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, it's on Friday, isn't it? Ooh, their game's on Friday. It means that most of their players probably will be out. They are eligible to play, but I don't know if the team will allow them to. That's a difficult question, actually. That's a good question. They're eligible to play. They just weren't eligible this week, but they're eligible to play next week. But I'm pretty certain that Panther Sharks game's on the Friday. So, is it at Cogra or is it at Penrith? So, third tackle here for the Eels. They're 15 minutes out here from the line. Reese says, can't wait to see the Kiwis win the World Cup. Kiwis are shithouse. So, third tackle here for the Eels. Why don't you go back to watching rugby union, mate, if you want to see the Kiwis win the World Cup. So, right-hand side here, Sean Lane with the ball. 10 metres out here from the line. Tell me the Kiwis lineup. Like, Kiwis, what's their lineup? What's their halves? What's their hooker role? Who's their fullback? The shit. Like, what are the Kiwis doing? I'm taking Tonga, Fiji, Samoa, or Papua New Guinea over them. Eels with the ball, and I'm taking Parramatta Eels over them. So that's going to be a try for the Parramatta Eels. So it's going to be 32-0 here with a hit to come. 26 minutes to go here. Gee whiz. Blake Harler says Sharks home. I don't know. I'll take Pan. I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you later. Trevor Dallas says, you tell him, Reese. Trevor, please get into your man. Let him know that his team's not that great nowadays. You know. Stephen Warren says, try time again and again and again and again and again and again. And that is another try here for the Parramatta Eels. Now, can they convert it, though? Because they've missed about 14 million kicks tonight, the Parramatta Eels. Oh, Google says fullback is Sarko. That tells you everything you need to know. Don't even tell me who the halves or the hooker is for New Zealand. You told me the fullback is Jermaine Asako. That tells me everything I need to know, and I don't need to hear anything further. Thank you very much for your time. Dragon's says that could be dangerous if some of the New South Wales players from the Panthers get injured when playing against the Sharks, especially the halves. 2 days after Origin, they're not playing them. They're not going to play Cleary. They're not going to play Luai. By the way, guys, 2 likes away from 70. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. 2 likes away from 70. Molly Jack says it could be 42-0. Nah, I've got 50. I got Eels hitting 50 in this game. The Knights look terrible. Like, the Knights look despicably bad. Liam Durant says, who do you reckon is the best island team? Who the best island team is? Well, Tonga. Tonga, surely. But in the same sense, Fiji are a very good team. I think Samoa are getting a bit too overrated. I think people are underestimating Fiji because they're literally the last 3 World Cups in a row. I think they've made the prelims, the semi-finals in the World Cup. So Fiji will be there. They're not going to win, though. Everyone knows Australia's going to win. Like, everyone knows it. Look at the back line. Look at the forward line. Australia wins. But... you know, I'd say best island team is probably Tonga by a decent margin. But then again, they've got no halves. They've got no hooker. They've got... who's their fullback? They've got, what, Tony Staggs to the 6? Like, he hasn't had... oh, Gutterson's going to curl that one in nicely. Was that Moses? No, it was Gutterson. So Gutterson will kick it. So it'll be 34-0 here to the Parramatta Eels. Molly Jack says, nice kick cover. Bloodbox says, Titans play 3rd game next week against the Roosters. I'll be at the game, yes. My best friend gets married on the... on the Friday, and then on the Saturday I will be at the game vlogging it. So that vlog will come out on Sunday, and that's how you can win the NRL jersey, guys. All you have to do is comment on that video, but I'll let you know what you need to comment on that video on the Origin game on Wednesday. So if you want to have a chance to win the brand new NRL jersey plus the poster from the background for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, all you need to do, be subscribed and be tuning into the Origin stream on Wednesday night, where I'll let you guys know exactly what you need to comment on that Titans Roosters vlog to win. Gallivanter Man says, England, bro, don't forget to mention. Nah, I know you're English, but nah. So, 24.5 minutes ago, they'll make semis, but like in the same sense, will they? They're not better than Australia by any means. I would have Tonga above them. I'd probably maybe put them above New Zealand right now, but they're like Samoa and Fiji will be there. Papua New Guinea will be flying like they always try. I don't think Papua New Guinea is good enough to actually make it deep into the finals, though. I think they're growing, but they're still a long way away. But no, I don't have England as a threat. I never have, really. There's a reason, you know. But it's going to be... they're always competing, but even that World Cup we won by like 6 points or 12 points, I thought it was still the much better team than England in that game. So Knights on the ball here, 5 minutes out from their own line. Dragons versus Lebanon. No. Gallivanter Man says, England and Argentina rugby team are quite decent. Argentina? The shit? Argentina. Oh, in rugby union we're talking about. Oh, I'm talking about league, brother. We're talking about league here. The Rugby League World Cup. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? Argentina, I don't even know if they have a Rugby League World Cup team. Mullion Jack says, Australia will always be good because of NRL. Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right. And that's why America will eventually be good if they can really put a large financial push into their National American Rugby League game that they've just started up. And that's going to be a set of 7 here. No, it's going to bounce inside. Beautiful kick from the Knights. Beautiful kick from the Knights. The Gutherson will have the ball here. 10 metres out from his own line. Molly Jackson, Google says fullback Roger Chuvas check for the Kiwis. Is he able to be playing? Because isn't he contracted to the Blues at that point? Jared Troy says Brandon Smith would surely be above Isaac Luke in the pecking order. Yeah, he would be. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Brandon Smith will play the hooker role for New Zealand. Absolutely. Isaac Luke, I haven't even heard that name in years. What has even happened to him? Where is he? The Broncos? Where is he? Is he even playing anymore? Left-hand side here, 4 tackle for the Eels. Isaac Luke. What happened to him? So 5th tackle here for the Eels. 40 minutes out here from their own line. Blowbuck says, will Australia play this year against the Kiwis and other countries? Mate, it's the Rugby League World Cup this year. The World Cup will be this year. So up it goes here. Knights with the ball. 10 metres out from their own line. Dragons Plus is Roger gone to Union. Yes, he's gone to the Blues. Oh, Knights here. Chance to break away. No, taken down. Quick Jackson, he plays for Wynnum. He plays for Wynnum. Like, guys, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Give me a break. You're talking about Kiwis having a chance over Australia, and you're talking about taking a player from our Queensland Cup? Like, come on, man. Like, of course it's Brandon Smith. What you mean, Isaac Luke? Taraka Brown says, nah, shredded cheese be hooking. Oh, mate, shredded cheese, he'd be flying. He'd be flying. So they've got two of us to check. They've got the cheese, who's not really an 80-minute hooker, but it's a good hooker nonetheless. Who's the halves? What, Benji and Sean Johnson? Is that their halves? All right. Oh, charge down there from Gutherson, and that's going to be Eels ball here. 25 minutes out from their own line. Blowlock says, Brandon Smith is the best forward for the Kiwis. Okay, well, he's a hooker for the Kiwis, so there's no way Isaac Luke from Queensland Cup is going to be getting the hooker role over Brandon Smith. Jerome Hughes is there. Like, he's good, but he's not like anything that I'd be comparing with the halves of Australia, or, like, yeah, there's no one really else who has good halves, to be honest with you. So right-hand side, the Eels come. It's going to be Kaufusi with the ball. 21 minutes to go here in the game. Zach Aboriginal says, congrats on 10k subs. Appreciate you, my dude. We hit it last night live during the Titans game. So left-hand side here, Chancey Sean Lane gets the offload away. Still going here for the Eels. Still going here for the Eels. Still going here for the Eels. 15 minutes out, 10 minutes out. Fifth tackle. Still going. He's going to get taken over the line. No, he's been taken down about 11 metres short here of the line. So Eels with the ball here, right-hand side. Gutherson now. Gutherson's going to put this ball in the air. Decent kick here from Gutho, actually. Very good kick. It should be... Oh, good take for the Knights. It's going to be a penalty against the Eels. Good take for the Knights. Melbourne fans are suggesting Kenny Bromwich. Yeah, but that's... Now we're talking about forwards. So what's going on here? Oh, he's done his groin in here. He has done his groin in here, the big man. Done his groin in here. Isaac Van Wells says, Charles Nickel Clockstar fullback or RTS is on a union contract at that point. I think that... Oh, that should be arguably a sim in there. That should arguably a sim in there against Opposite. Arguably. Jared Toy says, Joey Manu could play in the halves or centre. New Zealand's team just is not the same team it used to be. I'm not scared of New Zealand anymore. I'm nervous-ish of Tonga. You know, and the thing is that there's a difference. I'm not being arrogant. I'm being confident because there is nothing to go against what Australia's been doing and been so successful for years because we've got the Primo competition here. If the Primo competition was in New Zealand, just like Super Rugby, and how much finance gets chucked in and shoveled in to New Zealand rugby, I'm always going to back in New Zealand. Just like in Australia, all the financial, everything money-wise is drilled into the Australian sport. So, of course, Australia is going to be the number one team, and it's not cocky. It is just literally a fact that the reason why Australia is so successful is because everyone wants to play the game in Australia. That's why with the NBA, that's why with the the NFL. There are baseball leagues around the world, but Major League Baseball is always the best because all the money gets focused into baseball. English Premier League. That's the thing. That's a bit different, to be honest with you, though, because English Premier League actually has players from all different countries, and they've kind of screwed up there on their model. If you're talking about the English national team perspective. So third tackle here for the Knights, left-hand side, knock on from the Eels. Knock on from the Eels. So Knights will get the ball here for a set restart. Shmoo says, got my tickets already to the Rugby League World Cup semis and final. Think I'll see Tonga in the final. Well, if you think Tonga's been in the final, it'll be Tonga in Australia. I'm sorry, but there's no way Australia's not making the final. Whether you guys think that, whether you want it or not, that's cool, but it's like people don't want to see the All Blacks in the final, but it usually always happens. Well, James says Eels are going to win. You reckon, mate? Nah, bullshit. 34-0. This is an easy takedown for the Knights. Oh, they're going to break away here, the Knights. Oh, no one was following up, though. That would have been an easy try for the Knights, but no one followed them up. So 34-0 is the score here. 19 minutes to go here of the game. Right-hand side they go. Inside. You could see that coming a mile away, though. Tried to get the offload away. Oh, you stupid man. Is that Fitzgibbon? That was terrible. If the Eels score off this, it's actually ludicrous, because that should have been a nice try, but no one followed up. Logan Drew says, congrats on 10k. Appreciate it, dudes. The first tackle here for the Eels. Left-hand side they come. Jared Troy says, you're right about Tonga. They have a powerhouse of a team. Disagree. I think they have a powerhouse for forward line, but their back line's not that great. Their backline's not that great. Their forward line's fantastic, but their backline's not that great. They beat Australia in a game that didn't really mean a great deal for Australia, meant a great deal for Tonga. Yes, it was embarrassing that Australia lost, but in the same sense, it's not the World Cup. It wasn't a game that meant anything besides a end of season hit out. Serpento says, Rugby League World Cup starts Saturday, 23rd of October. England vs Samoa. We'll be streaming every single Rugby League World Cup game. Will be very exciting. That's going to be a tackle without the ball there, I believe. I think that was a tackle without the ball there against the Knights, and they're not going to call it. It's not 27th of October, though, isn't it? I thought it was like the early part of October. Mustard Cat says, who do you think will win the NBA this year? Talk about that after the game. So that's going to be fifth tackle here for the Eels. That's a good kick. It's going to sit up here perfectly. Eels chase it through. Oh, whoa. 4 passes, arguably. That's arguably 4 passes. They're not going to call it. Isaac Van Well says Samoa and Tonga are a way bigger threat than they did just 5 years ago. Kind of. Yes, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Maybe not Tonga. Tonga are on a similar level. People now begin to overrate based on how good they were last time out. But, because you got to tell me, if you can tell me their core players in their spinal positions and tell me the spinal positions of Australia, you tell me with a straight face that Tonga have a better spinal team than Australia. So right-hand side here, 45 metres out. Because I couldn't name you the spine for Tonga right now. I couldn't. And the spine is unbelievably important that people really don't give credit for nowadays, which is ridiculous. Bill Bugler says, Scott Morrison is awesome. Glad he doesn't follow my team. I'm not going to sit here and say my Prime Minister sucks, bros. So first tackle here for the Eels, they're 20 metres out. Molly Jackson, no, it says the 8th. I swear it was the beginning of that month, yeah. But yeah, no, Samoa and Tonga are going to be good. But Samoa also lack in the spinal positions. Yes, they've got Luai. I'm not too sure who they have as their hooker because Apicotosau is Fijian. Yeah, can someone please tell me the spine for Tonga? Like, give me this spine because Katoni Staggs will play at 6. Katoni Staggs have played no football this year and also is a centre. I don't care. He played one game and won as a 5'8" for Tonga, but he's not a 5'8". So Eels with the ball here, 45 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side, Gubberson with the ball. Gubberson's going to break away here. Gubberson's still going here. Gets the ball off to Bryce Cartwright. Cartwright here offloads it to Wonga Blake. Wonga Blake back inside. Eels 40 metres out. Right-hand side, looking for something, and nothing will happen. Lachlan Hampton says, who's their spine for Tonga? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Can someone please let me know in the chat what the spine is for Tonga? So right-hand side here for the Eels. They put it up in the air. Fitzackle. Oh, good take by buddy Tex Hoy. But guys, we're 6 likes away from 80. Let's hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Smack that thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here because we just hit 10k last night. We are short for the line. Isaac Van Welson's DWZ, Dylan Brown, Luai. Who's a 9? The spine is the 1, 6, 7, and 9, bro. I don't know the 9. That tells you everything you need to know. That tells you everything you need to know. You don't know the 9? So Dylan Brown's... Luai is good, but in the same sense, is he going to be able to pull that team along? And DWZ, I'm sorry, not confident the Knights. That's terrible. That is terrible. So it's going to be Eels ball here, 35 metres out. That is just shocking footy here for the Knights. Shocking footy. Dragon Sports says World Cup group... Okay, yeah, that's the group. That's the groups. So I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, that's a blatant knock-on too. That is a blatant knock-on. But DWZ as a fullback... DWZ is classified as a Kiwi, isn't he? But is he also able to play for Samoa? I thought that Watini Lesniak was Kiwi. Blowbox says it says 23rd of October, the World Cup. Taraka Brown says DWZ Kiwis, bro. Well, there you go. Maybe I might be wrong. I might be right. Sorry. Is Watini Lesniak not a Kiwi? Anthony says revenge after 20 years. Well, yeah, but in the same sense, they won the grand final year winning round 13. There's a bit of a difference, my man, but in the same sense, cool. Take the win. But they won the grand final. You won round 13, 2021. Nice. All right, so Eels with the ball here, left-hand side. Gubberson gets the ball out. Set, restart, first tackle. 10 metres out. Wonga Blake on the inside. Steps inside. Taken down. Blowback says, nice shithouse. Bingo. So second tackle here for the Eels, right-hand side. Don't forget, guys, we will be streaming that Origin game on Wednesday. And if you want a chance to win that brand new NRL jersey and the poster behind us, you have to be tuning in for that 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So right-hand side, Dylan Brown. Here we go. Chance here for taken down. Risky Nice is why I blame Milford, because it's always Milford's fault. Because it is always Milford's fault. So third tackle here, Dragon Supporter says, this game doesn't matter as much as the grand final did, though. That's the point, Dragon Supporter. Anthony says, a revenge nonetheless. Yeah, but it's like, is it, though? Like, yes, but, like, is it, though? Like, okay. If that's the revenge, then fair enough. But I think there's something missing here. I think there's something missing here, mate. Mark O'Brien says, don't know about the spine, but the belly is full of carver and seafood. Well, mate, you can't complain with carver and seafood. Or you can complain with carver. I can tell you that on first-hand experience. You can absolutely complain with carver. But with seafood, you can't complain with some seafood. Some nice little lobster, you know? Ooh, now we're talking. Bo McGowan says, Eels are having a good game. They're being decent, but in the same sense, Knights have been woeful. They've been woeful. Bill Buckle says, Matty Johns cried when handing his son his jersey for his first game. Well, fair enough, but in the same sense, I would cry if I'm a Knights fan right now. Samuel Allen says, why the hell is Mayweather vs Paul fight at midday tomorrow Australian time? Because they don't give a shit about Australia. They give a shit about America and England. But that's going to be 10 in the bin here for the Knights. That's going to be 10 in the bin here for the Knights. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Suwaso Su says goodbye. Goodbye. Off to the bin you go, good sir. Shmoo says always Milford's fault. Okay, we're not going to read the rest of that comment out. Paul H says Australia vs Tonga Grand Final. Whoa, what happened there? I don't even know what happened. Something happened here? What was that? Is that a ghost that just came in my room or something like that? The shit? Can someone tell me how that just happened? Can you go back in the stream? Did that what the hell was that? It just randomly popped on my... I don't even know what that was. All right, Senpai says Milford's fault. That's Milford's fault. Absolutely. So Eels on the ball here, 5 minutes out from the line. The ghost of Milford, Senpai. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The ghost of Milford has just attacked my camera. He's trying to get my stream taken down. So 4 minutes short here of the line. Third tackle for Parramatta. Left-hand side they come. Oh, Reed Marnie. No. Intercept by the Knights. They're away. The Eels are away. The Knights are away here. Knights are away. No. Taken down 20 minutes out from their own line. Serpente says Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather should begin around 1:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I know I contemplate taking it off work, but I just don't think my audience is going to be around enough for it. But I think it'll be big. But I can't take a day off work to stream something that I can't guarantee will get, a decent amount of audience. Both McGuns says, who you going for in this game? I think the Eels might win. I'm going to take a wild shot here and say Parramatta are probably in the advantage here. But I'm not too certain. There's still 12 and a half minutes to go here. The Knights just need to convert a try every 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Blowblock says, everyone blames Milford for everything. It is. I blame Milford. The only time I don't blame Milford is when it's not Milford's fault. But even then, it's probably still Milford's fault. So, there you go. Bill Buckle says Gallen's second round KO. I don't see anyone getting a KO in that game, in that fight. Sorry, I don't see anyone. I know Justice Hooney is unbelievable, but there's a limited amount of viewing of what he is capable of, and there's a limited amount of viewing of Gallen and what he's capable of. Justice Hooney needs to win. Gallen doesn't need to win. Gallen isn't in this for the long haul. Gallen's in this for the short haul and getting lots of money, and he's doing well at it, right? Reed Money's coming off the field here with an injury, by the way. Gallen is here to make money. Justice Hooney is here to become the best in the world. So this isn't a fight for Gallen that he is under any kind of pressure. Justice Hooney's under a lot of pressure. Methodist says, Knights are almost there. They just need to score 6 tries in 13 minutes. Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly right. I called 40-10 final scoreline. Right now, it's looking like a 34-0 final scoreline. At least the Knights haven't conceded 50. Have they conceded 50 so far this season? Because if they have, then they're out of the competition. But if they haven't, they're still technically a membership chance. Isaiah Sasako says AJ Brimson or Val. I like Brimo coming off the 14 with Val as the fullback and Carl Felt coming as the wing, because Brimo then has the ability to be a bit more of a floater in regards to positions rather than just being solely a fullback. And then you obviously get the brilliance of Carl Felt on the wing. You're not expecting anything great from Felt, you're just expecting consistency and putting the ball down over the line and finishing off his job, and that's exactly what he's there for. So left-hand side here for the Knights. Oh, that's going to be charged down. The Eels going to score a try here. Dylan Brown's away. Still going. Gets the offload away. Still going here. Eels the ball 30 minutes out, 25 minutes out. And they're going to take it down 15 minutes short of the line. Quartets fan says, no, don't bring up that stupid 50-point stat. Don't start me, Quartets fan. Don't start me on that stupid stat. I just bring it up because people are idiots. Actually, this game is a really good reference point of how much of an idiot stat that is. The last time a team, the most points that a team gave up in a season and won the comp was the Knights against somebody in 2001, which was the grand final that year was the Knights versus Eels. And they gave up 49 points and the Knights won. So please, anyone who believes that stat is real, please go home, shut up, stop drinking, goodbye. Third tackle of the Eels, 15 minutes out. Ignatius says, hi mate. Hello Ignatius, how you doing? Jellyfish Master says, did you tip Newcastle? If I tip Newcastle, I would slap myself in the forehead and rename myself as Stacey. That is the stupidest tip ever. So Goverson here, 10 minutes out here from the line. Lord Zachary says, no offense, but I think your Titans team needs more discipline. No offense? Oh, mate, you're offending me. You are offending me. Bryce Cartwright kicks the ball through and try time Eels. Good try. Good try, Parramatta Eels with 11 minutes to go here of the game. That's a nice little kick from Bryce Cartwright, and Wonga Blake goes boom, boom, pow, and will make it a 38-0 game with a kick to come. Now, I said the Parramatta Eels would win this game 40-10. I'm pretty spot on with my Eels points scoring, but I'm not pretty spot on with my Knights points scoring because they are woeful. Dylan Jordan says, hello. Hello, Dylan Jordan. How you doing, mate? Dylan Jordan says, why aren't you streaming the A-League? Because you're spamming. That's why I'm not streaming the A-League, and you're getting timed out. Bye-bye. Molly and Jack says, boring game. Risky Nike says, Newcastle by Milford. Funnily enough, I think that in regards to Milford, overall, like if he goes to a new team, they honestly could do well with him. Like I wouldn't necessarily say no to him at the Titans. Not gonna lie to you, because then I could blame Milford anyway. Like I could actually officially blame Milford. But like I think that him going to a new team could actually be good and wonders for him. But unfortunately, he's asking way too much money. Milford's asking way too much money. He's asking for like $600K a year. It's like I'd be willing to give him $300K a year on a 2-year contract. That or even a 1-year contract. Prove yourself. If you prove yourself in the next year, I'll give you $600K for a year if you can prove yourself. But not when you're a backup. Ignatius says A-League kills me. I am a Victory fan. A-League, yeah, well, fair enough, mate. But you guys are successful. You know, you won the A-League off a bad call, so at least you've had your good days. Jimmy Bill says the sin bin has cost us this game. Oh no. It's the referee's fault, isn't it? Gutherson will kick the ball through the nice little 2 posts there. Nice little white post right up in the air. And it is 40-0 to the Parramatta Eels. Zempire says Milford shouldn't be asking for $600K after a 4-year, $4 million deal. You reckon? The Titans were offering him, I think, $300K for a year. And he said, nah, I want $600K. And I said, nah, you're not getting a contract. I said it, not even the Titans. It's State, by the way, says, go Para. Well, they're having a good win here. They're having a good win. St. Peter says, Blaze, is there any reason why the NRL Grand Final always played in Sydney? Because this is where Rugby League started. This is where the New South Wales Rugby League began. So it's just been a consistency and like kind of a part of the culture of Rugby League. But in the same sense, Suncorp has been talked about for years. It just comes down to bidding. You know, that's why New South Wales fans, when they complain about Origin this year, like, wank on, man. Like, the reason why you didn't get the Origin for Game 1 is because you didn't put up enough money. You did not put enough money. New South Wales have paid for the next 10 years of the Grand Final. That's fair. That's fine. But when New South Wales don't put up the money is Origin. And that's why Queensland was able to put up more money to get Origin 1 instead of New South Wales getting it. Kayla Sutherland says, easy win for Para. It is an easy win for Parramatta. But in the same sense, they've looked good, but they also haven't looked unbelievable. It's just that the Knights have been that bad. Like, they have been that bad. And it was always going to be the way. I called this scoreline, but I'm 10 points off the exact scoreline. I called 40-10 to Parramatta. It was always going to be a blowout for Eels. I don't know where people started tipping the Knights from. Jellyfish Master says, imagine if Newcastle win. I don't know who you're talking to, because you ain't talking to me. Nevada says, it's like where AFL started in Victoria. That's why they always played at the G for the granny. Absolutely, yeah. I think there's more reason behind that G1 for the granny, though, in the AFL. I think it's more than just a historical thing. I think there's a lot of things in regards to that. So, second tackle here for the Knights. They're 25 minutes out here from the line. Kayla Sutherland says, I wish Cleary and Luai were playing when Panthers played. Now they are not undefeated, but win some, lose some. Well, I wish that the Titans had, defeated Fast Malawi, AJ Brimson, Mawaki Fodawaker, and Mitch Rain last night, but we obviously didn't. So, we competed, but, we lose some, we lose some. So, fourth tackle here for the Knights. They're 20 minutes out here from the line. Jared Choice says, how did the Knights beat Manly? Because the Knights are a bogey team for Manly. If you guys listen to my streams and are here for all the streams, I tell you when there's a bogey team coming up. And last week, Knights are going to score here. No, they're not going to score here. It's going to be a knock-off on the Eels, though. So, we'll be a fresh set of 6 here for the Knights. You got to listen. Like, if I said the Knights probably won't win, but if they do, it's because they're a bogey team for Manly and always compete. I didn't tip the Knights, but I give you the insight to know that this is when you should be looking out for a bogey team result. Bogey team results, you could be Panthers and Dogs. That's gonna be a stripping and a scoring mode. That's Gutherson. That was a great play by Gutherson. there. So we'll be drop out here. Molly Jack says Milford fault the grand play at Sydney. Absolutely, it's always Milford's fault. Savannah says, Gutherson should have been selected for Origin. In what damn position? You name a player to get rid of for Gutherson, and then we can talk. You name a player in the back line that doesn't deserve to be there. So you've got Tedesco, you've got Trebojevic, you've got Latrell Mitchell, you've got Josh Adokar, and you've got Brian To'o. If you can name me a player that Gutherson deserves to be in there over, then I'll tell you, you know what, I agree. But there is no way you're dropping Gutherson for any of those 5 players. Don't at me, it's ridiculous. Isaiah Sasaka says, do you think Philip Sammy cost the Gold Coast? No, we lost as a team. Brian Kelly didn't pass the ball multiple times. Philip Sammy didn't get a good pass away but that was the last second. Like, you can't blame him for that. I don't believe a couple of our players had the greatest of games, but we stuck in there and we played as a team and we lost the game. But in the same sense, we were very close to a very quality Storm outfit. So, Knights here, left-hand side. Chance here for Newcastle, 20 metres out. Sport Talk says Newcastle are fantastic. Newcastle fans, you know you're in a situation when Tigers fans are talking shit about you. You know you're in a situation when you got the West Tigers coming out and saying Newcastle are fantastic, sarcastically. So forward tackle leave the Knights, right hand side, 15 metres out. Then again, the Tigers did at least beat the Knights, I guess. So right hand side, but this is how bad they are. People really quickly forgot about how bad they were against the Tigers. Nevertheless says, do you think the NRL made the right decision for Game 1 to be played at Townsville? They made the right decision based on the fact that they got a lot of money for it. You know, the NRL was paid big money by Queensland to be able to host it. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So 5 minutes to go here of the game. It is 40-0 to Parramatta. Isaac Van says, who was the television rights to the Rugby League World Cup? Nine or Fox? I think it would be both, like as usual. I think it'd be both, Nine and Fox. Sport Talk has beat them twice as well. Well, there you go, mate. You're like the biggest team since sliced bread. I'm scared. Tigers, they're coming, aren't they? No. All right. So nicely with the ball, 15 minutes out. Don't forget, guys, smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Left hand side, knock on from the Eels. Knights are still going to have the ball here. They got a chance to score their first points of the game. I hope they score their first points of the game so that they can be 40-6, and I'll be only 4 points off a perfect scoreline. So right-hand side here for the Knights. 15 minutes out, 20 minutes out now. Right-hand side they go. Wing, chance here. Good try. There you go. Try time for the Knights. Try time for the Knights. It'll be 40-4 here with a kick to come. I forgot that the Knights have actually had that man down for the last 8 minutes. So it will be 40-4 here with a kick to come, and I'm close, baby. I am close. Isaiah Sasako says, why were Tigers fans giving Ivan shit when they're all probs New South Wales fans? Because you don't know. Ivan used to be the coach of the Tigers. Thank you very much, Sean Cook, for subscribing. Appreciate you. But there's a long history with Ivan Cleary and the Tigers. I'm not too sure why anybody talk about that. Katuka says global warming because of Milford. Absolutely, it is Milford's fault all the time. Bill Buggers says 2 late tries, please. I want one more try. I want one more try. If it finishes 40-10, I'm calling a perfect scoreline because I did say Eels 40-10. Oh, good try, though. Very good try. Memphis says, great balance. Get that down. Absolutely. On the wing, he just goes boom, boom, pow, and slaps a little baby across the line. So 4 minutes left here. This has been one of the shittest games. But it's not been as bad as Bulldogs Broncos, or it's not been as bad as Tigers Dragons, but it's been bad. But it's only been bad because it's a blowout, and the Knights just look defensively horrific. Jimmy Bill says, we only need 2 tries a minute. Yeah, convert a try every 30 seconds, but unfortunately, you're also going to miss the conversion there. So now, if the Knights can just score one more converted try, I'm perfect on my scoreline. But we are on 84 likes right now. We are beating Parramatta points-wise, and I like that. Jimmy Bill says, we only need 2 tries. That's right. Isaiah Sasako says, who has the best try celebration? Me. So, Knights will get the ball here. Not long here to go, ladies and gentlemen. Not long here to go, but don't forget we will be streaming that game on Wednesday night. Serpento says, Blaze, would you say there is an advantage for Queensland for Game 1 because there has never been an Origin game played there before? That's a New South Wales comment right there. Serpento, are you a New South Wales fan? Before I answer this question, I want to ask you, are you a New South Wales fan? Alan Davis says, will Fergo ever come back? Yeah, probably. I don't think Hayes has had an absolute blinder of a game today. I think I don't think this game proves that it was all Fergo. I think this game has just been a poor, nice performance completely. But overall, yeah, he'll come back. Don't you worry. Alan Davis says, that's right. Shmoo Man says, brilliant score call, mate. This game, not the Panthers 13+. Absolutely. I did not call that one right, but in the same sense, I also called the Knights basic. Well, I didn't call Knights beating Manly last week, but I gave you a good shout. They could. Somebody says I'm a New South Wales fan. Thank you. That's a prime New South Wales comment because you're trying to make it out like the New South Wales should be the underdogs because Queensland have the advantage. You look at the team lineups, and New South Wales have an unbelievable back line and a pretty poor forward line in comparison to Queensland's forward line. But Queensland have a pretty poor back line compared to New South Wales back line. So New South Wales are the favourites for a reason. Yes, obviously. Oh, Knights are going to score a try here. Left hand side. Chancey for the Knights. Left hand side here. Knights still going. Knock on. Yes, Queensland get brought back into it. The odds shorten because it's in Queensland, and New South Wales are disgustingly bad in Queensland every single year. They've won 19 times out of 70 games in Queensland. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, look, I think that it brings it back more within, but overall, it's like No, mate. No, the New South Wales Blues are not the underdogs. Jimmy Bill says Queensland need 3 home games this year. Why? We had a game in Adelaide last year and a game in Queensland last year, and we were able to win. So why does Queensland need 3 games this year? Spencer Adignos says no Woodsmith victory. Victory is still pretty terrible. All right, so Eels here, 40 minutes out here for the nice line. Medvedev says New South Wales had more experienced players last year and Queensland still won game 1. Bingo. Sabana says New South Wales need 2 home games next year. Not the fault of anybody besides themselves. No, don't be crying foul. New South Wales fans, you win so much. Like shit, man, do you understand? New South Wales had the ability to host the Origin for game 1 this year, but didn't put the money up. It's not our fault you guys are a bunch of cheap bastards. If you want to put the money up to get the home game for game 1, then be our guest and go and do it. We'll still bloody compete in it. We'll still have a crack. We're not going to complain because we're playing in Victoria where we usually lose anyway. Like shit, man, New South Wales, you whinge a whole heck of a lot for a team that was $1.20 favourites to win last year, lost last year, a similar pricing this year, and we haven't even kicked a ball off yet, and Blues are already crying foul. Like, shut up. My God. Jimmy Bill says last year is gone. Last year is the current champions, mate. So, no, last year is not gone. Last year is not gone, my friend. So, no, unfortunately not. You cannot claim that. Isaiah Saga says, do you think Crichton should have been in New South Wales? No. Isaiah Saga says they should have had Origin in 3 different state or territories. No, it should be Queensland, New South Wales, Queensland, or New South Wales, Queensland, New South Wales. But don't blame Queensland for New South Wales being cheap bastards who don't want to put the money up to have Origin game 1. So 30 seconds to go here of the game. 40-4 is the score to the Eels. Left-hand side, they come. Knights with the ball. 45 metres out. People, like, it's funny how people, like, spam and shit, and they think they're, like, going to get at anybody. It's like, man, it takes me literally 0.1 of a second to move my mouse over if there's no moderator here and go bye, and then now you can't ever comment on the channel again. Yeah, go and create another fake account and give me another view. Cool, bro. Appreciate it. So right-hand side here, Knights with the ball, 45 metres out. Like, you're giving me views, and I'm just telling you out. It's very easy, my man. But the game is over here, guys, and the Eels will win 40-4. Very significant scoreline here. Eels are the better team. Knights looked woeful. That's all you really need to say, to be completely honest with you. There was just no way the Knights were winning that game from the outset. They just looked terrible. So, look, that's going to do us for this... That's going to do us for this weekend. There was only 4 games, obviously, but we did hit 10K last night, so I do appreciate it as always, obviously. But yeah, look, it was a pretty average game today. I think the Eels were obviously clearly the better team, but it is what it is, man. I don't think that really showed too much about the Eels overall. I don't think they showed a great deal about it showed a lot about the Knights that they're bad, but I don't think that showed a great deal about the Eels specifically. I just think that they were the better team, and they are the better team in general. Serpente says, New South Wales Premier made a late bid for Origin 1 at Bankwest, but nothing compared to the $8 million by Queensland Premier. Exactly right. It's like that's why New South Wales fans cannot complain about Queensland having Origin Game 1. You guys did not put the money up. Zampai says, see you when Origin's on. We will be streaming Origin Game 1, on Wednesday. Don't forget as well, I will be posting a video tomorrow about the 10K. About hitting 10K with a couple of voice messages from people that I've done stuff with over time. And if you guys want to be involved, you can shoot me a video of yourself saying congratulations or what your favourite part of the channel is and what you enjoy most about BKR Sport. I've got a heap of them on Instagram, so if you want to shoot me that, I'll add it into the video tomorrow that will go up on the channel. But yeah, look, I appreciate you for tuning in as always. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys next time for another awesome stream. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.